We live. We live. We live. We live. GHB TV Smoke Show. My man Bang had to go to work. I mean, if you caught Sunday dinner, then you understand. But it's GHB TV. We here. Wait for the people to pull up. What's going on? Appreciate the love and support. Appreciate all those who want to slide through. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. I mean, really hit the like button. Let's talk it. Dream. Slide said, I'm first, G. No 2K26. No, not till 26. I'm still learning how to play 25. He said, how you and Mills on? Hey, man, you got to get these chips with dip because you delinquent. Nah, but that's because I was, yo, you know what's crazy? I was just watching Mill City too. He got Troy Osley on there. But I'm like, we promised the people, we promised the people a smoke show. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get the people. Oh, you GTA 84. So we got to get the people what they want. You know what I mean? Cat what? Why you say cat? Bodies? What's going on? We here for all the smoke for sure. Nigga, look at the comments. What happened? What comments? You was second champ. I was first. Ah, y'all niggas funny as shit. Uh, I ain't mad at y'all. We about to get it pop. I'm about to put the link in the chat. We 2 minutes in. Jelly Roll Entertainment conjunction with Rush Red. Janky Promotions. I'm about to put the link in the chat right now. Scooter Davis or Carmel right now. I like Carmel for the far as experience. Scooter Davis, I like his style. I like what he do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real, AG. This Dream, who y'all say look like Hitchens, cause on the last show. Oh, yeah, I ain't cause every time your name come up, it just be Dream. You don't never see the 1226. But now I get it. Dream, I would never disrespect you, bro. I don't want no trouble. My nigga Dream in the building, y'all. What's up
Yo,
with it?
hey, that was me, Brody. I'm the
Oh, you
only
had a
nigga named Dream, gang.
oh
Y'all
you
don't
oh
know
you
nobody else, huh?
I said, oh, you at a house party.
No, hell no. I'm watching this goddamn Betty shit. I ain't gonna lie, I be on that. I be watching that shit on the Sundays, man. I be watching this little shit, man. It should be having me entertained. It be entertaining a little bit. But no, though, no, on the last show, Bang asked like, is that Dream? Is that the one Dream that always? I'm the only one that's Dream. I don't think nobody else on here the right Dream. It only be me. That's mine. Yes, that was me. What's going on with you though? Well, I ain't even look at the topic or nothing. What you write on the what's the name?
Whatever you wanted to be, Kane.
Oh, it's whatever you want. Okay. It,
Dream,
it was.
Dream. What's up,
Oh,
baby?
what's going on, Bang? What's going on, champ? You all right?
Absolutely, man. I had to make sure that was you in the chat
Yeah,
when we
man.
was
That's me.
having
I'm the
dinner.
only person named
Is-
Dream, man. I don't know.
You right.
Nobody.
You right. You ain't lying. You ain't
Yeah,
lying.
it's only me. That's why when Greg was like, "No, I don't think that ain't nobody else named. No, right? Don't got Dream and they stuff. It's me, Greg.
Only
Hey,
one dream.
hey,
Yeah,
Bang, that nigga Ray Rumble about that shit, man.
yeah,
Hey man, we got to get it right. We got to put some respect on his name. Hey, but you do look like Africa in certain like when you hold your head to a certain like.
I think I think it's because a nigga dark skin. You know what I'm saying? The teeth
Man,
sucks.
I'm black as hell too. Shit,
Oh
I'm just
well, I mean,
saying.
shit. Yeah, no, you got a point right there. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, what's good though, my guy? How you feeling?
Not chilling. It was something that I wanted to chop about because Greg said he ain't mine. I forgot that conversation. We started talking about that and just slipped my mind real quick. Y'all can go ahead and chop. I'm about to when it's come back in. I'm about to what's that? I just had it.
Man, nah, man, pick it up. Just man, freestyle. We freestyling. You see
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm trying to think
the
about what I. Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
No, no, I was gonna say the title say we just talking boxing, baby. It's just a smoke show. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
talk your
trying to
shit.
think about what the hell I had on my. I was just about to say it before Greg said that. Damn, what the fuck was I finna say?
I know niggas was asking about Carmel and what's the name and what the
Yeah,
hell?
Camille Moten and Scooter Davis.
Oh man, we talked about that on the last one too.
Oh
G.
yeah, we did. We did.
What people say this time?
I don't know. I still feel the same way though. I feel like Carmel got the better experience as far as fights, and then I just think Scooter's
Oh,
meaner.
this what I my bad. This what I wanted to say. Okay, boom. Nah, nah. We on a a dominant. We on a dominant Philly channel. But
Man, talk your
I'm gonna say
shit,
this
man.
though. No, I talk, man. I talk it all the time. I'm the same nigga that said I got Virgil over. Hey, look, I haven't been scared of time. I'm gonna pop my shit now. But 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 I'm gonna say this because everybody was just going crazy on when it Charlo. Now Charlo, I don't know about Charlo, man. I don't really like Charlo, and I'm gonna say why. Cause I'm an Earl supporter, man, and I don't like the fact that before he fought Bud, you was always saying that's my brother. I won't fight him. He hit the woo woo, and now you saw Bud, get down on him. Now you want to send, step out and start calling him out and sending little shots and stuff like that. I
Mm.
don't feel like even if y'all did get into it behind closed door, but at the end of the day, nigga, even if y'all did got into it, nigga, y'all got into it because you started doing that fuck ass shit with Earl. Nigga, you start at the one you seen Earl lost when they was interviewing certain shit. I been on this, but that ain't me. He ain't never do it. Like you was throwing little slick shots at Earl, bro. And that nigga,
Yeah.
that nigga ain't
respectfully,
real to me, bro.
but look, respectfully
If that's
though,
supposed to be your brother,
right. But respectfully though, Dream, man, we don't know what these niggas be going through, bro.
no,
We
I
don't know
understand.
where that came from. We
I
don't even know if it's
understand that, bang,
real.
but I know he from
We don't
Texas,
even
and
know
I
if
know you from Texas, but
it's
we can't just.
but
That ain't how I gotta go though,
Errol, but
bang.
look,
Before
but
that,
look,
it was always my brother. You don't think they was going through stuff before that then too?
right. Hey
And they
man,
kept the same.
hey,
No,
look,
don't give him no.
Now listen. Sometimes your brother might fuck your girlfriend.
I understand that, but
I'm
all
just
them
saying.
times it was still we keeping that stuff behind closed doors. Now
Right.
we choose to wanna. Now I see you at your lowest. Now I want to step on and call you out and say, oh yeah, I do this.
Nah, he not at,
Nah,
but
come
why
on, man. I don't respect that, bang. I
all right,
don't.
so
That's just
look,
me though.
but look, we gotta look at it like this though. We
Yes,
gotta
sir.
look at it like this
I'm
though.
listening. I'm open.
The same way that Earl is at his lowest,
Mm-hmm.
nigga Charlo at his lowest too. That nigga he considered a runner. Like that nigga, like the shit that he did against Canelo, boy, that shit was crazy work. So
I,
it's really no different. So they really both on the same level right now, if you ask me. I
yeah.
just think it's something either they using each other to build each other name back up. You know what I'm saying? This shit might be all fake. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Well,
They might be using each other for a bag. We never know. But then again,
yeah,
that
that
nigga
could be true. Yeah, yeah, that could
Errol
be true.
might have did some fly shit, or Cholo might have did some fly shit to Errol, and them
But
niggas
see
just
this.
ain't feeling each other no more.
But
Shit,
see this.
sometimes
This.
this shit happen.
But see this how you know we in the internet era, man. This shit be so fugazi, man, because it's like, you know, we, you know, we give a nigga, we'll let a nigga slide because for coming out to the internet and saying certain stuff that he wasn't saying back then because his partner then back door. No, nigga, we still gonna keep that shit behind. We ain't on that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? We still keeping that shit third at the same time. We'll still stand on morals. You feel what I'm saying? Earl, my
Right,
brother, nigga, before all this, nigga, couldn't no interview get you to say anything about Earl, nigga. That's your brother, nigga. You willing to die about him. That's what came out your mouth. So I mean,
right,
this, we hold you accountable to that. Can't nobody get me to. This is what came out your mouth, Charlo. But that's
right.
just me though. But I know you from Texas and he from Texas, so bang, you might try to give him a
Man,
little benefit of the doubt. One thing about me,
listen.
if you from
Hey,
Detroit,
one
no
thing.
matter what, I'm gonna call a spade, gang. If you
Hey,
ain't,
look. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If you can hear me, listen.
I hear you.
Man, a hoe ass nigga is a hoe ass nigga,
Mm-hmm.
wherever they from. A nigga
Most
that pull
definitely.
a hoe ass move is a nigga that pulled a hoe ass move. Ain't no
I agree.
exceptions. Ain't no benefit of the doubts. You feel me? I'm just saying, like in this instant, I don't nobody really know what the fuck going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Charlo kicking Arrow while he down. I never heard him like talk down about his performance or say, oh, that nigga washed up, or man, I don't fuck with that hoe. I ain't hear none of that. All I heard was he'll fight him. That's all I heard. So if you heard something different, now we can have a different conversation. But I just heard that the nigga said he'll fight him. I ain't hear him really disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I missed something. Did I miss something?
No, yeah, you said you heard that. He said he'll fight him, but I also heard on my own two ears that he said, "Can't nobody get me to fight my brother." I also
You
heard
say
him
you
something
say you
different
say you say
before
he
that
said
Bud
what
fight.
now? You say he said what?
Before that Bud fight, I heard on the interview him saying, "Can't nobody get me to fight my brother."
Right,
Now
right, right,
after the
right, right.
Bud fight, this is when he started to pop all the shit. And all that time that they was cool before the Bud fight, you mean to tell me they didn't get in no type of arguments and no at no double dates or nothing? Yeah, they did. Bang, we human.
Right,
Why didn't you
right.
been call him out? Why didn't you been say I'll fight my brother?
Well, that nigga was they were stable mates at the time too, and they was probably cooler than what they is today. Know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I ain't giving these niggas no excuses. I'm just saying when shit come out of nowhere like this here, it gotta be either publicity stunt or something
I
real
do got to
happened
take that
between
into
them.
accountability too, though, because it,
You
a
know what
lot of
I
stuff
mean?
do for what's name, and we don't know if they was behind closed doors and say, hey nigga, let's bump for the money, shit. So I really did. So that's why I say I'm an
Yeah,
open book, bro. I ain't even if I be having a side where I feel as though that where I'm more leaning to, I ain't just going reject everything. I'm open to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you get more brighter and rising. So I don't be tripping. Yeah,
yeah,
but yeah,
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 like fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Just being open to logic. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, no. So
You
I
know,
get what
shit,
you saying.
shit,
But
shit happens, man.
where I wanted to land my plane at was that Boots and Charlo. That's where I really wanted to get to. Cause I'm not that high on Boots, man. Like everybody does Boots, and I'm gonna tell y'all something about Boots, man. I was looking at Boots. The stuff that Boots be doing, man. Does he do some fantastic stuff in the ring? Hell yeah, no doubt about it. Is he talent? Hell yeah. It ain't even a debate. I think the difference between when motherfucker be comparing him and Bud, I think he be switching and doing all that fancy shit to look sweet. I think when Bud make his adjustments and stuff, he have a reason and he can tell you why he's done that. Boost be getting like on some real shit. If dude had some power and just as much as Boost or even more, it might have knocked motherfucking Boost got fucking hit straight like he just like it looked it fancy, but he be also be getting his ass cracked when he be doing that fancy shit. And it just haven't been the right person that got enough power to make that. Or when you get, because in certain situations, and when you're in there with a certain type of person, you can't afford to get clipped that hard with nobody.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like even this, when Bud went against Canelo, did he get hit when he was there? But he was still like doing certain shit, like he'd throw a punch, boom, and make Canelo walk into it, and Canelo still throw a punch. But I still took something off of it. I caught you when it was there, or I'm like, I'm rolling with like, man, Boots be getting hit, man. Y'all not paying attention to this shit, man,
All
because
right,
he's winning.
all right.
Y'all
So
not
look,
paying
answer
attention
me
to it
this.
because he's winning, man. He's getting
Now
hit
I mean,
flush.
everything gets put under a magnifying glass. But look, hey, you ever thought about this?
Talk to me,
You
King.
ever thought? You ever thought that Boot? You ever thought about like when Boots went out there to spar with Canelo, that he was probably kicking Canelo ass?
No, I don't think that.
You
I
never
just
thought
think
about
that's what
that?
I just think that's the narrative that people trying to say happened because
No, no,
that
no. I mean, well,
because
I never
look,
heard.
I'm gonna say this.
Listen. I never heard the narrative. I never heard the narrative. All I'm hearing is what Crawford did to him and how Boots didn't make a difference in his training camp. Which I don't think he did make a difference in his training camp because I think Canelo was out there getting his ass whooped in training too. That's what I think. I don't know nothing. This is just what
Well,
I think.
well, I don't know if y'all
I
paid
feel
attention,
like
but I don't know if you paid attention, but on Mill City channel, he interviewed that other dude that the mind whatever at 160, that motherfucker that beat the shit out of what's that boy name? Uh damn man.
Carlos
Uh uh
Adamas
no,
at
he
160.
got
We talking about
braids. He got braids. He got braids. He's a black
at
dude.
160.
At one,
And
he at 168. Well,
Daniel
he got
Jacobs. Oh, he fighting right now.
Damn, what's that? Now I'm trying to think of his name. Hold on. What's this dude?
Help us
This
out in the
nigga.
chat. I can't see the phone right
I
now, but
think.
help us out in the
Yeah,
chat.
I'm
Who we
looking at the
talking about?
chat too. That's why I'm looking at right now. The dude, he fight at once. He came into 168 to fight. Not Yo-Yo. He came into 168 to fight.
Oh,
He brain
you
man
talking about
fighter. He
Kyron
brain man
Davis?
fighter. He got brains.
Kyron Davis. Kyron
Kyron
Davis.
Davis.
Kyron
Yes.
Davis. Yeah.
Yes.
What about
Kyron
it?
Davis. And somebody just said his name. Yeah.
All
That
right.
Hernandez. That's what I'm talking about. That's at 160. He was
Oh,
sparring Canelo
Yo
also. He
Hernandez.
said that Canelo was making Boots very uncomfortable in that sparring. It wasn't that. That's why I'm saying. Ever since Bud beat Canelo, then
Hey,
everybody
hold
said,
on,
"Oh yeah, look, yeah, Boots is fucking him up
wait,
in the sparring." But the sparring partner that was actually there, he said
wait.
otherwise. It's on Mel
Who?
City channel.
Yo Hernandez said that.
Yeah, he said otherwise. Right before the Bud and Canelo fight, this before they even fought, he said otherwise. It's on Mel City channel.
Was this not answer me this? Was this before the fight? You said it was before
This
the
was
fight,
before
right?
the fight. Yes.
All right. Now it's making more sense to me. Cause
On my mama, bro. I'm not gonna lie to win no argument. I'm very.
Listen. I don't think you lying, bro. I don't think you're lying.
Mhm.
I don't think you lying. We're gonna put it like that. I don't think you lying. You feel me? I
Mhm.
believe you. I
Yes, sir.
believe you. I believe you heard what he said. I believe that you're repeating exactly what he said.
Yes,
I
sir.
believe you.
Yes,
I
sir.
believe you. But hey man, I'm just saying though. You know, he shit boy. Say, hey man, I'm glad I'm somebody that can hold information.
Yeah, because look, if you pay attention, man, well, you said you can't see it right now, but Enzo even said it. Enzo 88 said, yeah, he definitely said that on Mill City. Yeah, man,
I
that's why I
believe
said
that.
he said that
No,
Canelo was
that's what I'm
messing
saying.
Boots up, man.
Hey, can I? Hey,
Yeah.
Dream. Can I say something?
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, Greg, you can't get in on this, Greg. Sit on the
Nah,
side,
Greg.
Greg. No, Greg.
Look. See, now if Greg want to say something, he can say something. I'm not in a position to say nothing. You
ETC
feel me?
Boxer can't say nothing. Greg can't say nothing. 2-6 can't
No,
say nothing.
I don't even want to talk about Canelo. I just want to tell you something.
Oh shit. Go ahead, Greg. Go ahead, big bro. Go ahead. Damn, man.
The nigga,
God damn, he done got
the nigga Yo-Yo came to Philly and he got beat on.
Woo!
Come
I
on,
was just
man.
about to say that.
Fuck that
Come
shit,
on, bro. These are
Greg,
just
nigga.
cause see,
Nigga, say it again for the niggas in the back, nigga.
I'm just saying,
look.
Yo-Yo came to Philly and he got beat on, so he feels some kind of way. So
Yeah.
when he's saying what he's saying, that could have been out of just pure, you know what I mean? That little
It
nigga
could
beat
have.
me up.
No, I agree with that. That's why I say,
Or
man,
not
even though
even
I be
or look, Greg. It probably wasn't even out of hate because this is what I know as well. Because you know I got that information too. But at the same time, I be feeling like it ain't my place to speak on sparring. But the thing is, they building the fight. So
Right.
even Boots might tell you, man, that nigga Canelo boy, he was in there. If let's just say Boots was out there kicking his ass from pillar to post. Let's just say we don't know because we wasn't there. But let's just say he was out there kicking his ass. When them cameras come on and they selling this fight, they promoting this fight, him versus Bud. Oh man, Canelo already, man. He a little tricky in there. He whoop de whoop. I gotta give you your credit on camera. But we all know I was kicking your ass in that goddamn gym. Come on now. And then you got a Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo is his stablemate. Yo-Yo is one of his sparring partners, so it's gonna be like that, bro. They gonna talk like that. That's one thing niggas gotta pay attention to, bro. You feel me? We not gonna say, man, I'm in practice kicking this nigga's ass. Boy, this nigga is. Hey man, this nigga, man, Bud finna go out here and stop this nigga. We not talking like that on camera. You feel me? We get paid not to say those things on camera. You feel me? So, I mean, that's my spiel
but
on that
it's
right
just
there.
me. I just think this is where I stand at with Boots. This is where I stand at with Boots. Is he good? Yes, he's good, but I just don't think he's
He been
all that in the
tested
bag
yet.
of chips. He got to show me something. You're not finna have over 30 fights that I can't even name five. At least, motherfucker be talking about Tank resume, but bro, Tank got bro, him and Tank the same
Now,
exact
now,
shit.
now, now,
Like,
now,
bro,
I
he
will
got way
say
more
this.
bigger
Now, I will say
names,
this.
bro. He got
I
motherfuckers that's
will
going in the
say
Hall
this,
of Fame
Dream.
on his shit. Like, Boots ain't
I
got
will say
shit on.
I will say this, Dream, for you to say that you like Boots, like from what he's displayed in the ring, but you don't know yet because he ain't had them fights yet. I definitely respect that, and I understand that because that's the
For
verdict out
sure.
on a lot of people that we look at before that we give credit to before we see them have that fight like that career defining fight or whatever. You feel me? So it's like shit. I can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? I
Cause my
can't knock
thing,
that.
cause my thing be like this, big bro. My thing be like this, right? Boom. We sit there and say, oh, uh, I'm gonna just make up a name. Oh no, no, I'm not. I'm gonna just say Keith Colin. One of my guys I really, really like. Oh,
Keep
Keith Colin,
cologne.
he's a motherfucker. I mean, Keith Cologne, y'all know I fuck up on shit. I started, that's my son.
Right, right.
Hey, just take me with that and just like, hey man, that's
I
Dream,
I
get him
got
out
you,
of here.
baby. I
Yeah,
got you. You good.
So
You
boom, yeah,
good.
yeah, Cologne, that nigga, woo. First thing motherfucker gonna say, well, who did he fight? Like, so we can't
Right.
sit there and say, oh, because, with Boots, we gonna say, and I understand that the reason why a lot of them like the 2 cents of the world, the Greg Hackers of the world, the ETC boxing, into the clip and all that. I understand those of the world because it's like, nigga, we getting a up close. What's the name? But y'all gotta understand, we don't have that up close, so we need to see it. Still, we understand what y'all.
Right.
You know how it be like, hey nigga, I got this bank shit going, but nigga, I ain't gonna believe a nigga until I see that shit hit one of my accounts with that bit, them been
Nah,
going
nah,
nuts.
no bullshit.
I don't
Hey,
give a
cause
fuck what,
look,
nigga. You can show me
cause
the new
look,
Rolex and
'cause-
everything. I don't get nigga to that shit. I see it hit my account, and I can get bands, and I can go take
right,
care of my
right.
daughter and get my motherfucking mama that nice gift from roses she wanted. Nigga, I ain't going to none of that. I need to see it first. So I
I can dig
understand
it.
Tego and the Greg Heckers and into the clips and all of them. I understand that, so I ain't knocking that at all. I understand it all. You know what I'm saying? I just need to see it. That's all it is. And I just feel as though that he be doing a lot of stuff to look sweet. I don't think he be even having to like. Why did you? Because like when he be doing a lot of that stuff, he be getting hit. You feel what I'm saying? I think he more so
Them
doing it
niggas
to. I
be
just think.
too
I just
weak,
think.
bro.
I just think when he fight that real fighter, I just think they gonna make him pay for it. But who goes to so? He might show us all that shit, that 2 cents and Anthony Clip and Greg and them, what they be telling us, and he might show that, and he might crack down on all that shit. It might not do. He might just be doing it. That's why I said I understand both. I just need to see. I just want to see him fight somebody so we can really like it can shut all everything up so we can understand what Greg and 2 Cents and ETC and I'm saying talking about. I
Who
just
you
need to
think
see
he's gonna
something.
be, bro?
Now
I
that
don't see nobody in
that
54. He gotta go to
motherfucking no no no
60.
no 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 that no for you saying that you don't see nobody bringing that out of him, and that's the
In
division. That's the
54.
most stacked division. It's a lot of the motherfuckers that have make him have to bring that shit out. It's a lot of them that would
Eddie
make him.
versus
You basically saying that it's nobody at 154. Mind you, we all agree that that's the most stacked division right now in boxing, right? Do we all agree with that on the panel, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely. You mean to tell me that you flip that paper around and give him that utensil for him to write on it, and you mean to tell me that whole division don't make him have to answer some questions on that motherfucking paper? You mean me that paper gonna come back blank?
Talk your shit,
You
boy.
versus
motherfucking lying to me.
Talk your shit, boy.
You lying to me.
My nigga
Hey,
Dream.
that nigga Dream cooking today, boy. Talk your shit, boy.
Man, he
Talk
just
your
said I
shit.
ain't nobody there. The motherfucker, yeah, you lying to me. Cause shit, it's a lot of them. We got Charlo, we got Fandora. You feel what I'm saying? Who that strong motherfucker that just fought
Hey, what that boy say? Who that new boy look like a bulldog? Come on, Mike Tyson. He better than him too.
Oh shit.
hey,
Nah,
hey,
for real.
hey, bro, you didn't fuck me up.
That's that coming to America, man. Y'all might not know nothing about that, man.
first them
No, I
niggas
never
See?
land, they
seen that,
gonna
but
cut
that
it,
shit was
bitch.
just funny as hell when you just said that though. No, but man,
Nah.
it's a lot of
Nah,
people there, man.
but I will say this though, Dream. I will say this though, Dream, and I hope I ain't interrupting nobody because I can't
Oh,
see the phone. But this, I will say this though, Dream.
mm-hmm,
Realistically, bro, 54 is where we're about to see Boots get tested at. You feel me?
mm-hmm.
Um, I think that nigga. I think his hardest fights at 54 um would be for shit show a Fundora fight. You feel me? Um,
So
I feel like absolutely,
Because of the
bro.
height, man.
Fundora
That
is
height gonna give
bro.
everybody
Listen,
trouble.
bro. Listen. Fundora ain't never went out there and got his ass kicked, bro. I have yet to see it. I have yet to see it. I seen Tim Zoo do good against him, but he lost. I seen Brian Mendoza knock him out, but he lost every round until he caught him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
haven't seen Fundora go out there and just literally like get his ass whooped. I haven't seen it yet. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
until then, I know he ain't fought everybody at 54 yet, but until I've seen him go out there and get his ass whooped, because I haven't, even in his defeat, bro, I haven't seen it yet, bro. When he fought Tim Zoo that first time, you know what I'm saying? They were saying, he was about to get stopped. He was gonna get his ass. It was the second round, bro. And let's not forget, he also fought through that with a broken nose. You feel me? With a broken nose, bro. That ain't easy. You feel me? And he got his nose broke before Tim Zoo got his forehead cut. You feel me? So Fondora's a hard outing for anybody, bro. I think um I think a Charlo with momentum. I can't call a Charlo situation yet because I haven't seen him. You feel me? But a Charlo with momentum is trouble for anybody. Boots is if he listen, bro. If that nigga breezed through 154, bro, we gotta give him his credit, bro, because 54 ain't nothing to fuck with. Ain't
Right.
nothing to sneeze at. Ain't nothing. It's everything to write home about. You know what I'm saying? Man. 54 is that spot, and if he shine in that division, bro, like yeah, you got to give him his credit, bro.
That's why I
Cause it
said we
ain't.
got to be careful. We got to be careful of dude on the panel and 2 Cent saying that it's food up there because that's just gonna be an excuse that everybody can get. Well, we gonna make an excuse on all this stuff. But oh well, after he run through 154. Well, they was all food anyway. It was easy. It was no. These guys is some guys, man. And if he does that, hey, look, you will never hear me say none of this that I'm saying right now.
I'm not
That'd be
downplaying
the
on the
best. That'd be the best way for him to shut me up. And hey, look, if motherfucker say something, hey nigga, no, I'll boost that motherfucking guy, nigga. He's still that guy right now. I just need to show. I need to just see him fight
You
somebody
need to
to
see
really,
it. I can
yeah,
dig it. I can dig
yeah,
it. I can
like
dig it. Most
yeah, to
definitely.
be that backbone.
Nah, that's cool. I like that. You know what I mean? I definitely like that, and they gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, 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 facts.
Straight
But
up.
and I just don't like. And then I'm gonna take it down at the 135, 140 division. If y'all don't mind, I don't know if somebody wanted to speak on the rest of that before we go down. Before I change it.
Talk about it.
Talk your
you
shit, Dre.
talk your shit,
All right.
just do it.
So boom. So I was looking on Twitter, right? Boom, and a guy was like, a guy was like, Shakur had made a post, whatever the case may be, boom. And then a guy wrote on there and said, boom. He said, well, Shakur need to go fight Key Austin or Santos. Boom. I said, well, I wrote him and I said, hey man, I understand what you're saying, but I think they need to come fight him if anything. You know what I'm saying? He is a champ. But they were like, well, he said something about he ain't beat Santos, he just won, and what the case may be. And I said, well, in boxing, I never heard nobody say it's a reason. I just thought it would just get the W. I didn't know it was a way high you got to get the W in order
Right.
for the W to be a full W. You know what I'm saying? I said, you moving the goalpost, man. He said, woo woo. He said, well, when Floyd fought Madonna, by speak, he ran it back woo woo. I said, yeah, that is true. But the reason why he fought Madonna is because a lot of people thought he lost. Nobody don't feel as though that Shakur lost. It's just that some of you guys just don't like the way that he won. Then he stopped writing me. And it's like, I be seeing a lot of people, and I didn't disrespect the dude. Now, bro, I'm a respectful person, bro. I come from the hood. I ain't about to be disrespecting nobody, period, on here or nothing, just because I ain't doing that, man. Cause I just respect people. You feel what I'm saying? But you feel what I'm saying? But it's like, a lot of people say that about Shakur because they don't like the way that he winning, and these guys is really pushing that and real serious about that situation. They're not understanding, like, bro, y'all basically calling him a duck because he's not fighting certain guys that y'all want him to fight because the way that he won. And it's like I don't understand it, man. It just I don't know, man. It just I don't know, man. Boxing just be I don't know, man. But I hope we get that T.O. and Shakur fight. Greg, what you think about that? Because you were just up close with T.O. Every camera I seen with him on there, he was running.
Yeah. I feel like listen, man, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I feel like the Teofimo Lopez that fought Lomachenko, that would be the guy we need. The problem is that fight was so long ago that I don't think Teo could tap back into that mode. You know what I'm saying? He was focused that night. He was determined that night. I don't think he that same hungry dog. You know what I mean? So Shakur already knowing him and he already knowing Shakur, I feel like mentally, if he can't get a knockout, then he gonna lose. So I don't even think he really gonna take that fight with Shakur. I hope he do, but what he have to bring to the table that night, I don't know if he willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? I know Shakur is a man, and he a man. Anybody could be hurt, so I'm not counting Tio out. But the thing is, I don't know if he can mentally keep up with Shakur for a 12-round stint. To be honest, that's just my breakdown.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: why do you think it's a what? Tell us what do Shakur does in there that mentally make these guys not want to be able to challenge or whatever he doing?
It's his defense, it's his timing, it's his sense of range. You know what I mean? He could make you feel like you got a shot, and then as soon as you shoot, he not there. Or as soon as you shoot, he countering you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He hard to fight because of his reflexes. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
So do you think Tank kind of like trying to downplay that fight because that's not a good style matchup for him, or do you think that's a good style matchup for him? You know, it's 50-50 shot.
I don't think it's a good style matchup for him because Tank is a puncher and he needs you there for him to do his job. In order for Tank to look like Tank, he needs you to be right there and ready to take a shot. You know what I'm
Okay, well
saying?
that explains the the famous sign is we don't want to fight him because we can't do what we do.
Right. Right. Exactly right.
Man, and Tank my guy, man. I hated to hear that, man. But I'm not about to sugarcoat for no guy, man. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I got to. I got to. As bad as I did, as bad as I didn't want to say it, but I had, I gotta call a spade, man.
Now listen, now listen. I like Tank too, and I love what he do. The thing is, he just would have to be honest with himself going into that camp. Like, all right, I know I'm gonna have to do more than I usually do. Shakur gonna make me have to really go at him. I gotta be willing to do that.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is when you get comfortable with countering niggas and knocking them out, or you going at niggas that can't really get away from you. You know what I'm saying? That shit is like a ha. But then you gotta come to reality and be like, all right, I gotta fight a nigga like Shakur. I mean, who gonna really make me pay for all my mistakes?
Yeah,
Not even like he gonna punch me in my mouth every time, but I'm saying he gonna make me miss and make me miss bad, or he gonna, you know what I mean, he gonna wrap me up when I don't want to be wrapped up. He gonna smother me when I don't want to be smothered. It's little shit that they know about each other, you know what I mean, that'll make
but
Shakur what?
I don't not to cut you off. Also, Foreign said drop the link if you can. But I also wanted to say this. I just watched the Shakur fight with Zepeda again. I studied it. Shakur threw the same common 1, 2, 3 combination over and over. I just feel as though if somebody with good IQ would have countered that combination. It's the same way how what's that boy that Tank knocked out in the orthodox stance and put him to sleep with an uppercut and he was just out for a long time.
We talking about Frank Martin?
No, the motherfucker thought he was
Oh,
no, the motherfucker we
you
thought
talking
that was
about?
dead.
Oh, you talking about when he knocked out the Mexican
Cruz,
boy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
Cruz,
yeah,
Cruz,
yeah,
Santa
yeah.
Cruz,
Santa
Santa Cruz.
Cruz.
Trust me, guys. Everybody that's on this panel and everybody that's watching, if you go back and watch this Shakur and Zepeda fight, my bad, fellas. I got a stomach problem too, so
No, you
You
excuse
straight.
good, baby. You good. I got one too. I do the same shit.
me. But uh, that he fought that same fight. Um, bro, he threw the same combination that whole fight. It was only like 3 times he switched the combination up or gave us an extra one, 1, 2 at there. Go
What
watch
is
it.
the
I
thing?
promise.
What is the thing? This
And
the
it's just
thing,
like,
Dream. This the thing, Dream. This one
yes, sir.
thing you got to realize about fighters, bro.
Hmm.
They gonna do whatever you let them do. If
Hmm.
my jab, like how Devin Haney went out there and jabbed Cambosos to death, for 24 rounds, it's because he
Mhm.
let him do it. This is what is available. This is what he
So
don't
why?
like. This is what I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
doing.
Why
You
do
feel
more?
me?
Why
He
do
can't stop.
this?
Yeah, yeah. Why
Yeah.
do
Why do
more? This
more if you
nigga not
can't?
making me.
That's understandable.
Right, right, right. He ain't making me done that. Everything that I'm doing is what he's open for. Like this nigga's open for this uppercut. Pow, pow. I'm finna hit him with this bitch all night. That nigga Tank said he saw Santa Cruz throw the same punch 3 times in a row. So
Yeah.
boom, I caught you. And if you go back and look, Tank kept trying to time it. That uppercut wasn't as successful. That uppercut wasn't successful until it was. He kept shooting that bitch. He kept man. Tank shot that same uppercut by 30 times in that fight before it
Yeah.
actually like landed with significance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what they worked on. That's what they knew. Like when you in camp and you doing this film study and all this shit, this is what's gonna work against this nigga. I saw Floyd go out there with Marquez and steady hit him with that lead right, dip in and turn around. Right,
Mhm.
dip in, turn around. Like it was the same shit all night long because this is what they subject to get caught by, and it's
Right.
gonna eventually work. So
Right.
when it comes to a Shakur,
Mhm.
shit, nigga, I'm doing this shit because I can. Make
Mhm.
me do something different. Just how
Yeah.
he made that nigga open up on his offense a little bit more. Make me do something different. You got to show me that I can't beat you with what I usually do. Make me do something different. You feel
Right.
me?
Right.
So yeah, no, I understand what
But
you're saying. Though I seen what you were talking about.
but my thing about it, on what you said back in you too, Greg. Um, Shakur, like one thing about it now. Tank got some great feet too. So it ain't like Shakur gonna be able to just get a Shakur. I don't think like if you pay attention how Tank was cutting that ring off on Frank, Shakur not gonna be able to get away from it. Tank gonna be even Shakur said it. Shakur said Tank got way better feet and a way better boxer than a lot of y'all think. Shakur been saying that
Absolutely,
before we actually seen them do it with the
absolutely,
pit bull fight. Shakur told us like, no, that nigga is really a great boxer for real. Like the nigga.
Right.
So it's like my thing about it is, if you is a great boxer, how this great boxer giving you credit for, and you got the punching power. I mean, I don't understand. Like,
why do something different? All right, so look, check this out. Prime example, Gary Antoine Russell. I thought the
mm-hmm,
nigga could only fight one way. I thought he could only fight one way until he was forced to do something different.
mm-hmm.
And that nigga executed that something different against El Rayo. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought the nigga was one way,
yeah,
bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
and then right before that fight, Will Connected came on and said, "Bro, y'all didn't see him in the amateurs. That nigga's a hell of a boxer." But I'm like, bro, I haven't seen that in the pros. I didn't follow his amateur career. I'm going off of what I see under them bright lights, under them big lights, them 10 and 12 round fights, not them
Mm-hmm.
3 rounders. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know nothing about that. I know what the nigga been showing me. I know what lost
Yes,
him the
sir.
fight against Paro and all them niggas. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what I'm saying. When them niggas got something different and they get forced to pull it out, they will pull it out. They will pull it out. You know what I mean? So
So I want to ask.
it's just
My bad.
no. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, go ahead.
So I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel as though that Tank a little bit more, scared to fight Shakur because he feel like he can't beat him, or y'all just feel as though that he don't want to have to bring all his tools out?
Yeah, he's mentally not there no more, bro.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think the hunger isn't there. Like when you up and coming and you 12 and 0, you 13 and 0. When you start making that money and you start realizing I can make money and fighting easier fights, why would I fight them niggas? Now I can fight these niggas, but am I gonna get the credit if it's a close fight? If I don't knock him out, you know what I mean? And I'm known as a knockout artist, I don't get the credit no more. Or if I lose through my pay grade automatically declines. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting paid like I was because my stock dropped. So there's a lot that these dudes be worried about, man. And it's fucked up
Man,
because
that's fucked up.
boxing shouldn't be that way, but it is
Right, bro.
because they made it a celebrity game. It turned into a celebrity game.
Now that's a fight that we don't get because we just cheated out of a good fight. Nah, we'll never see that fight. Now we gotta. Man, that's fucked up, bro. That shitty for the fans. That shitty for boxing. Damn, man. But
Yeah,
you
I
know
knew
what I
they would.
do like?
Hey,
Y'all know what I do like? Go ahead, boss man. My bad.
now I was just about to say real quick. I knew they wasn't gonna fight when press conference. I think it was for Frank Martin. They
Yeah.
asked Tank about Shakur, and the first thing he said was, "What has he done in boxing?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, they not fighting. It's over." When a nigga get to saying shit like that, it's
Yeah.
Hey, now, but look, you know what I think? You know what I think? It's two people. It's two people that made it like that, right?
Mm.
It's because it's social media over everything. Cause them niggas ain't gonna be able to go outside or turn on their phone, or they gonna start hearing they boxers and they gonna start hearing about they fight on a basketball podcast, a football podcast, a battle rap podcast. Everybody gonna turn it into a thing.
Yeah.
So Floyd made it to where like, nigga, I never lose. My money is in winning. That's my thing.
But what I don't,
Brona, hold on. Brona is the reason, is the walking reason why you can't lose. Look what happened when he lost to Madonna.
Yeah.
He was the first reason as to why you can't be a black American and lose after being undefeated, bro. You can't lose. Brona is the prime example of why you can't lose. Look at
Yeah.
how they shitted on him. That nigga still in the record books right now for his accomplishments. And he go out there and lose to Madonna, boy, that nigga ain't never been shit. Wilder go out there and lose to Fury. He ain't never been shit. This nigga done beat Muhammad Ali for most
girl.
consecutive heavyweight title defenses. Look at
Right.
Errol Spence, goddamn three-time unified. He wasn't never shit. He lose, he ain't shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
he
you hit right, bang. Damn, you hit
Yeah,
right
bro.
on the dot. Damn.
That's why these niggas be like, bro, you see you see how they do you? They don't love you. So now Tank is on some shit to where like, I'm seeing how they doing niggas, bro. I'm finna get the fuck up out of this business. This ain't for me no more. I got my money. I didn't come in this bitch to be a Hall of Famer. I came in this bitch
Yeah,
to get rich and get the
yeah,
fuck out the way. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Because they don't love you, bro. I be on this bitch calling niggas chips. You know what I'm saying? We don't love these niggas, bro. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is at this point, bro.
Y'all know what's gonna be great about boxing though? I don't know if y'all paying attention to. I know some of y'all probably is, and then some not. But bro, these new guys that's coming up, they ready, man.
Fire,
They
fire.
like it's about to be back. So just sit on. Well, it's not even down now. Tank only one person, but it's just like Shakur and Tank. Do y'all agree that that's the hottest fight in boxing right now?
It's
If that
one of them. It's definitely one of them.
that motherfucker arguably number one,
Uh,
arguably.
You
The
you
fuck?
you 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 know what's crazy though?
Talk to me, champ.
All the glorifying gotta stop. When you keeping up on the glorifying, that's when people stop loving the sport. They started glorifying the fighters. You know what I'm saying? When you glorify the sport, that's when the sport stay important. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they made it more about the individual fighters instead of all the fighters. You know what I mean? You gotta respect all these guys, but
Yeah,
it
man.
ain't like that because everybody watching each other lifestyle on Instagram.
Yeah,
They trying
fuck
to
that.
see they trying to see what girl you dating. They trying to see
Mm-hmm.
what car you drive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All this nut shit. You know what I mean?
Damn. Yeah. Damn. I don't even know what to say after that. Damn.
Yeah, glorifying. Once the game go back to glorifying just the fights, then we not gonna talk like that no more. But I mean, we done got lost.
So how do we make like is there a way to make these fighters fight? Like what the fuck happened?
Hey, hey, man, them niggas gotta be non-American. They gotta be non-American. Joshua can go out there and get his ass whooped 5 times in a row. He's still gonna pack out Wembley Stadium.
Yep.
You know what I
No
mean?
bullshit.
Fucking. If Daniel Dubois was American, he wouldn't have never got a second Usyk fight.
Yep.
Or let's go to America. Let's talk about Khalil Cole. Let's talk about Khalil Cole. If Khalil Cole was a superstar when he lost that fight on that Boots undercard last year, he wouldn't have been able to have that rematch and come back so strong, bro, because he wouldn't have been able to open up his phone or read a newspaper or go outside nowhere without nobody shaming him. You feel me? He wasn't a star, so he was able to lock in and focus. You feel me? When you a
Badly
star,
too.
you say who?
Badly,
Josh Padley.
they
Josh
giving him
Padley.
shit.
Yeah, Josh Padley came out and got him a dub, a knockout. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He got
Yeah,
back to
good shit.
business.
Shit,
Yeah.
Pacquiao
Herring,
too.
Damn.
Pacquiao, non-American, got his ass slipped by Marquez. We thought the nigga died, and he
He
came back.
still out here.
Niggas was still saying he was gonna knock Floyd out. He ain't had a knockout in 5 years. You
Damn.
feel me?
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta look at it, bro.
Motherfucker got to pay
It's
attention.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canelo go out there and get his ass handed to him by B-Ball. Handed to him. Oh man, he dared to be great. He's gonna knock everybody else out. He's gonna knock everybody. Like, come on, bro. If that nigga was American, boy, Canelo would have been out of there after the Laura fight. Really, after the Floyd fight. After that Floyd fight, oh my God, it would have been a wrap for him.
Yeah.
It would have been a wrap for him, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what
If
do
he,
we need? My bad, champ. Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying, if he was American, it'd be different. What do we need to do? We need to just let the sport be the sport. Tell
Yeah.
these niggas, man, hey man, better luck next time, man. Hold your chin up, poke your chest out. You feel me?
Yeah.
And get back in the lab and get back to it. That's what they used to could do.
Yeah.
Ali got 5 fucking losses, and Roy Jones want to have a fight with Floyd because he say he ain't the greatest of all time. Like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man, we just got to get back to boxing, bro, instead of just, you know what I'm saying, hanging niggas up out there every loss. You feel me?
And glorifying the
Uh,
fighter.
Yeah.
right, we gotta love the game.
Yeah, you gotta love the
You
game.
know what I
Sports
mean?
first.
Shit, Tommy Hearns
Yeah.
lost to Leonard. He came back. Look how he went.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man.
Damn,
Just
man.
saying.
So
You
how
feel
did?
me?
Go ahead. My bad.
But it was different back then. It
Yeah.
wasn't no social media back then. It was just newspapers and word of mouth and radio
Right.
stations.
Right.
You
Right.
feel me? The niggas was able to come back and do their nigga when Foreman lost to Ali. You know what he did? This everybody call these little exhibitions like sideshows and WWE. You know what Foreman did in his very next fight after he got uh knocked out by Muhammad Ali? You know what Foreman did? He fought like 13. He fought like 5 niggas in one night.
Damn.
A fucking sideshow. Like just to you know what I'm saying, just to prove that he was still a tough guy and get him some money and all this extra shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what Foreman did when Ali niggas don't know Ali fought a fucking wrestler and got his knees kicked out from up under. You feel me? Like
Right.
niggas don't even know this shit. They forget about these things. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it wasn't so talked about. It wasn't them niggas wasn't put to shame because of what they was doing back then. Now you get put to shame for trying to feed your family, bro. You feel
Yeah.
me? So it's different, bro. That social media, motherfucker.
Hey,
Y'all gotta
Greg.
excuse my background, man. I'm up here trying to pay
No,
these bills.
yeah. Hey, Greg. Foreign wanted the link. I said he keep. What's the name? I ain't know if you heard me the first time.
My bad, cause I wasn't looking at the screen. My bad.
No, you good, champ. I just. What's the name? I ain't want to keep back. You
Foreign
know.
My
trying to
bad,
get his shit
foreign.
off.
So how long do you guys think that it's gonna take it to get back? Or do y'all feel as though that the new generation finna do that? You know, all the way back to the point where we putting the sport. I'm talking about to everything get back to how it was. And I mean what I mean by everything, I mean about everything. Like G said, go and find the sport. The sport come first. Not picking just Abdullah over the sport or saying Abdullah is boxing or Tank is boxing. You know what I'm saying? No, they a good fighter. Boxing is boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Don't ain't nobody bigger than nowadays. Like Greg say, the boxing not moving how it's supposed to, and fighters not getting out there and wanting to do this and wanting to do that because motherfuckers thinking they bigger than the program. Basically, you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
Yeah.
when do you guys? How long you guys think until everything get back to how it was?
I'm gonna tell
Like,
you. I'm gonna tell you this, right?
mm-hmm.
The new wave of fighters, like you was just speaking on,
Yes, sir.
it's gonna happen when all of those guys are like probably like almost 30. I'm gonna tell you why. Because once we get all these superstars out of the sport, not out of it like we want them out of it, but I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying when it's time for them to retire and shit like that, all
Mm-hmm.
the young boys gonna have to fend for themselves. They gonna have to get it in. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to prove that they that good. Cause it's a
Yeah.
lot of them. It's a lot of them, right? That we talking about right now, and they don't have the credentials of the normal superstar. What I mean by it is Floyd was an Olympian. De La Hoya was an Olympian. Shane Mosley was almost an Olympian. It was certain guys that was like, they was always high level guys. It's a
Yeah.
lot of these guys that's turning pro now and they kids. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And they getting paid, but they not making what they could have been making if they would have got a medal or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is now they gonna be trying to fill the shoes of the next star in boxing, but it's gonna be so many of them that they
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to fight. It's gonna be a lot of little tournaments going on, a lot of little shit like that because they're gonna be looking for somebody to step up. And because everybody know the blueprint, you ain't gonna be able to hide no more and be like, well, I ain't fighting him because he don't got enough fights or he don't got enough experience. No, it's gonna come down to, you know what, you gotta prove yourself because we spending too much fucking money. You know what I mean? All these companies is kicking out a lot of money and some of them ain't really winning. You know what I mean? So they gonna have to really rumble to you know what I mean, to become somebody.
Yeah.
That's just what's gonna happen. It's gonna get back to the point where you gotta really rumble somebody. Because think about it like this: if
Mm-hmm.
everybody moving the same way and everybody just building their records and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that mean you gonna start running out of those type of opponents that you could build
Right.
your record on and shit like that.
Right.
It's only gonna be hot shit walking around. So
Yeah.
what you gonna keep just saying? Oh no, I ain't fight him because he ain't worth no money and all that. No, that's bullshit. If you
Right.
really the shit and you can fight, then your fight is gonna make the fight. Like you being on the card is gonna make the fight. It's not gonna matter. You know what I mean? If you feel like this guy ain't ready, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have to be ready to fight him because that's the fight we making. You know what I'm saying? That's how this shit going. It's gonna get like that.
Well, let me ask y'all this, right? How do y'all
Oh,
feel
but hold
about?
on, hold on, hold on, hold on before
My
you go further. This another thing that I think will bring the sport back too when
mm-hmm.
niggas ain't tripping on losses.
Mm-hmm.
Once niggas stop getting paid for shitting on niggas,
Right.
like as far as like once the social media business no longer pays you to insult people and thrive off of people's pain,
Mm-hmm.
then we'll get back to the basics. Other than that, it's too many people making too much money off of shitting on a nigga, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Like it's too many people, and this shit is gonna forever be a focal point. You feel me? Like
Give me an
when it
example on
comes
what you
to
mean by people shitting on you.
like all right.
For
So
the us
look,
that don't really
like
understand.
when somebody like all right, so you got somebody like Errol Spence, bro. You know how many people made a bunch of money off of like memes and doing
Yeah.
podcasts about Errol Spence losing to
Yeah.
Crawford, like you
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Like niggas got some niggas went viral for the first time off of that shit. You
Right.
feel me? You know what I mean? So it's like shit. As soon as something happened with your favorite fighter, we gotta put it under a microscope and we gotta keep talking about it, keep talking about it, keep talking about it until it's something else that pop up. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
so until niggas stop getting paid for those moments and shit, man, boxing will never get back to where it go to where it was.
I
You
want to
feel me?
read something that Empty the Clip said in the chat. He said that'll never happen, bang. He said social media is here to stay and it's only getting bigger as
Absolutely.
time passes. That shit a rap, bro.
Absolutely, bro. This shit is a wrap. This shit is a wrap, bro. This shit
So
is a
basically,
wrap.
my original question is basically
What the
a
fuck?
never
I
then.
can't hear shit.
When I said
Pretty
when do
much
you
so.
yeah, okay.
What that boy Kell Brook used to say? Basically. Basically. Hey man, shit,
So do
man.
that mean that the
Man, I
fighter
can't
just
hear.
need to get more tougher skin and then stop like something gonna have to
Absolutely.
yeah, like something gonna
Absolutely.
have to just progress then you can't shit. Like what the hell?
What's up, buddy? Hold on, yeah.
Mm.
Who's talking? Somebody else?
Yeah, what's the name is on there? What happened to my man?
I don't know. Somebody just I think
Hey Lamont, what you on?
Shit, chilling in the car, listening, peeping what happened.
yeah.
GQ, what up?
What's going on? You can hear me?
Yeah, talk to me.
Hey, nah, I jump in when y'all talking.
Oh, you ain't have. I thought you was talking about the. I thought you wanted to talk about the same shit.
Go ahead, champ. No, I mean he can jump in, he got right? Shit.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I jump in when I hear something.
Oh, you say you
I
gonna jump in with? Okay. All
Well,
right. Well,
shit.
look,
Hey, bro.
look. Oh, go ahead.
I was just about to say back to what you were saying earlier about Boots. Like I was
Uh huh.
saying, man. Maybe besides Virgil, ain't nobody fucking with that man, dog. They got to be at 60.
Say it again. You was kind of going in and out.
I said besides Virgil, I don't see nobody challenging Boots. He got to go to 60.
Besides Virgil, what? Once.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I said besides Virgil, there is nobody at 154. He has to go to 60 to get his
Whoa.
competition, I
That's
guess.
damn. That's kind of crazy, man.
Bro, you know,
154.
bro, you just said something. Boy, you talking, boy. So you saying that Virgil is his only work at
That's
54?
crazy. Virgil not even the
You
best.
saying
And he a
Virgil
Virgil?
run
You
and he a
first,
saying
puncher
bro.
on
Virgil
Virgil.
Yeah,
Ortiz?
based off the skill set, cause
And
like
he punching on
Fundora,
Virgil.
I don't know, bro.
He ain't the most skillful dude. He just comes straight forward. He ain't got.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna punch on Virgil. I'm telling you.
ain't nobody
Yeah,
really
bro.
skilled at
Virgil gonna. I ain't gonna
154.
lie.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Virgil kind of like there to be hit, bro. Like
Yeah, he
I
don't move
don't
his
how
see
y'all
head.
feel
Virgil
about
being his.
Fundora and Bakram though?
Hey,
He
empty the
don't
clip
move his
said
head.
nigga, we tired of talking about boots. No disrespect, but damn.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
fucked
we
up,
get off that
man.
subject.
That's fucked up.
Shit, we ain't gonna talk about it then.
but no though. Damn man, so damn man, cause the fighters gotta get more, you know, more thicker skin, man. Like we need to see some fights, man. So I mean, like,
Yeah,
should we start? All right, so look, so should the fighters stop getting paid off their popularity and start getting paid for the you get paid on the you get paid as much as the type of the fighter that you fighting, like, so if this like a real like tough fighter, like to try to get everybody to like, instead of giving people like fights because they both popular as hell. But I don't know, that might be impossible because like they
But
put the
listen,
asses
but
Yeah,
against the
cause
listen,
the
teeth,
big
so it's
fights
like,
gonna
but
sell. They gonna make all that
yeah,
money. So that money
but
gotta
listen,
go somewhere.
but listen,
Shit,
Yeah,
they
they
should
in
The
just put a
fighters.
tournament at every division.
them them promotional companies and them hold on, them promotional companies and them investors. They looking for ROI. So
Yeah,
we don't give a
yeah,
fuck if
yeah.
this nigga ranked number 35. If he got 150 million Instagram followers and all that shit there, man, line that shit up. If
Yeah.
you ain't bringing this kind of money in, we ain't paying this type of money. Because you niggas don't give us our bread back. We just out here, you know what I'm saying, buying bad dope.
Mm-hmm.
This shit ain't selling. You feel me?
They should just put a
Oh,
Super Six at every division.
That's
yep.
why they need
come
to
on,
take
man.
advantage of that turkey
that
bread.
wouldn't
Turkey
be bad
dishing
right
out.
there.
Turkey ain't
do
worried about losing that bread right now. Them niggas better take
do
advantage of that shit.
do you guys think that it need to be less belts in every division? Do y'all think it's too
It
many
should be
belts?
one belt.
I think four is perfect because the undisputed shit. I don't think it need to be no more no
I
less.
don't like. What about the
I feel
interim
like if
belts?
it's
What you
one,
guys think about that?
I don't like that intern belt shit. I feel like if it was like if they was strict about the rules and how the fights went, then the intern belts would really mean more. And I feel like the intern belt should look different from the world title, so it wouldn't be no confusion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the interim belt should be like silver or some shit, and the world title got the gold or some shit like that. You like if
No,
if
that's
it
a
was some
fact.
structure, you heard me? I feel like that'll be the interim belts would mean something. But right now, I feel like they just in a way and they confuse fans, in my opinion.
But can I say something? That's why they do it because you
Hmm.
don't. The average person don't know what the fuck any of that shit
Yeah,
mean. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. All
A
you know is
champion is a
be like,
champion. Is they?
yeah. All you know is be like, I know that young man. He works at my job. He's a champion. But the whole
Mm-hmm.
Got a
time,
nigga. Got hey G. Hey, this era so fucked up. We got a nigga in a division that got fold all the intern belts and he undisputed. Nigga run around talking he undisputed.
real shit.
Hey,
What they
Greg.
say the
Hey,
rigid
Greg.
belt? What they call them bitches the rigid belts.
Look. Hey, Greg. Look, that's just like that nigga who you say was running around your neighborhood lying to your mama about them belts.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
feel?
You say I'm the champ.
Niggas
I'm the
got all
champ.
the intern belts talking they undisputed. Like nigga, what the fuck? Niggas
And
on the
that
Yeah.
take
internet
value
argue.
off the world
You
titles.
better not let their favorite fighter have them intern belts all four of them. Nigga, they'll argue up and down that he undisputed. Swear to
And
God.
Real
that
shit.
that's why people say that they don't care about belts or the belts don't matter because it's so many belts. So it's watered down. Being a champion is not looked at the same. Like, they don't put you on that pedestal no more as being the world champion because it's so many belts. So it's like, hey, a champion is a champion. Hey, he's just a champion.
Till
But
you
being
got
a
the ring
champion
belt, you ain't
mean
no
more.
champ.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Shit like that, that's crazy. But if you got the IBF world title, or if you got whatever the world title is, then you the champ. You can't say, oh, the belt don't mean nothing. Well, but the sanctioning bodies, the way they don't follow they shit, they rules and shit, that make the belts look bad too. So that's a bad look
Yeah.
within itself because of how they treat the organization. That you know what I'm saying? It take value off being a champion, but being a champion is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It should be looked at more. It should be more important than just being a big star. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being a champion is a part of being a big star in my eyes. All the big stars have been champions for
But
real.
this new generation is not like that. It's about popularity. Ryan ain't never been no
Yeah,
champ. That's why
yeah,
it's
exactly.
like, damn, man. It's Greg. I want to ask you something real quick, right?
But he only had one
What?
big fight for real.
I agree with Luke. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know, yeah.
Well, you can
But
count the Devin
Greg,
fight too. You can count the Devin fight too. But that's based off the Tank fight. If you want to be real,
yeah.
that fight wouldn't have been that big if he wouldn't have fought Tank first. In my opinion, that's just my opinion though. It still would have been big, but not that big.
Oh shit. Hey, so empty the clip. You mean to tell me that Shushu don't got a real belt at 126?
Shit, no, Shushu ain't never fight for a world
He
title
didn't even
yet.
for the WBC.
Bro, that shit is confusing, bro.
Yeah, he ain't a world champ.
Nigga, on my mama, I would
He
have
in
argued that
line.
nigga Greg up and down that Shushu a motherfucking champion, nigga. He ain't would have told Greg he don't
He
know
still
shit
ain't
about
fight for a
boxing. Nigga,
belt.
on my mama, I would have said that to that nigga, man.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? It confused, and that's why boxing is such a hard sport to follow. That's why boxing is not the same because as the other sports because it's a tough sport to follow. You know what I'm saying? In my
ETC in the
opinion.
chat exposing motherfuckers.
If it was,
So,
that's why I like it all being on the zone like that. It's like a home of boxing. Everybody could go right there, watch all the fights. That's why I feel like PBC need to go ahead and go fuck with the zone. They want to do everything but go fuck with the zone. So we
but
got to do
see,
our own thing.
but
But that's
see,
bullshit.
but see, look, Empty the Clip just said something that I don't like from Fortin. Because if all right, if Shushu yo the interim and that supposed to mean that he get the next shot. Fortin basically saying that he ain't gonna fight him because he said something about he ain't experienced or something like that or no money or something like that. Like all
That
these
shouldn't even
guys
be
is
an
doing
option.
shit.
That shouldn't even be an option.
That
He the
shouldn't be an option.
interim.
Yeah,
He
you should
next in
have to
line.
fight
Either you
him
gonna fight him or you gonna vacate.
Right.
or vacate it. Yeah, like that
That's
shouldn't
that's
like
how it should be. But
if we gonna get
shit,
on
too much
we
money
gotta get on
involved.
all these fighters for doing that.
hmm Like
No,
it's
that's not
crazy. These,
cool.
these these sanctioning bodies need to uphold their rules, and people will respect them more, and these fights would be made. But if you got these sanctioning bodies, like how they treat Canelo and Tank, like and they favoritize, and
Like
it's blatant, especially with the WBC. The WBC don't give a fuck. They gonna
and
change their
look,
rules
hold
right
on.
in front of your face.
That's crazy. You said something about WBC because into the clip just said Dream fought and using his WBC to move up to 130 and challenge up there. But if he is doing that, that still shouldn't stop the rule. If I'm the inter nigga, you still gotta fight me, nigga, or move up now, nigga, or nigga,
hmm
we got to scrap. Like, what is we doing? Like, ain't no. Oh, I'm gonna keep this so I can go up and challenge on my time. No, that ain't how, nigga. What, nigga? I want to fight
Yeah,
now, nigga, or move now, nigga. Get the fuck out of my way. So
you holding up
you
the
you
division at
stopping
that
my
point.
dreams, nigga. I promised my
Exactly.
mama that I'm gonna be WBC champion of the world. So you mean to tell me you gonna put a pause on my dreams that I want to make come true because of you want to keep it to go telling somebody division up on your own timing? So that means I gotta wait until you. Nah, man. What is the point
Come
of
on,
the
man.
intern belt then? We gotta fight now.
Exactly. Either fight me or vacate. And just fight the one and two just need to fight for the vacant belt or the interim champ and the number one contender under the interim champ need to fight for the vacant.
But that's my
Like
thing.
it's simple, but it's not easy. How the
Yeah,
game. Too much
but
money involved.
this is my thing about it. Empty clip. I understand that. I understand everything you said, but my thing about it is
Hold
that's
up, I'm
not
not.
right. That's
Hold
the
up.
reason why these guys are being championed for so long and not even fighting in mandatory. This stuff is just all just it just all just like they not even applying. They making rules and not applying the rules on certain fighters. But look how they did. Who was that? It is certain fighters that they will make you have to fight the mandatory or vacate the belt ASAP,
Yeah,
and they
look
pick
how
and
they
choose.
did
Like you said, they pick and
B-ball.
choose who they do it to. Bro,
Look how they
Fulton
did
shouldn't be
B-ball.
able to wait on his own. No, if whoever the intern, if that's what the intern for, nigga, fight now or move
B-ball had the
now.
belt for 2 months. I don't even know if probably not even that long. Man, they stripped the fuck out of B-ball, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
They
I'm saying.
did
Like,
B-ball
no
dirty,
man.
but they was letting Canelo hold on to the belt, and you know what I'm saying?
What? That's
They trying to
no,
make it up
no.
to
Empty the clip. We can't
Benavidez.
do that. Empty the clip. We can't do that, champ. We can't do
Hold
that,
on, hold
champ.
on.
No. When we want the rules,
I think
the
I
rules to
thought you was
apply, it has
talking
to
to
apply
empty the
for
clip in the
everybody.
comments. Hold up, man. I'm highlighting, man. I ain't know. I thought empty the clip was in the comments, my nigga. I'm tired, man.
No, you good. Like we
Yeah,
got the rules gotta just apply everywhere, man. So the sport
yeah.
can
It
move
should
the
be
right
all
way.
around
Because
the
at the end of the day, it's
board.
not about no fighter because it's for my city. Not saying that's what you doing, empty clip. It's not about no fighter from my city, his city, or whatever. The rules is the rules, nigga, and we should push it and want these things so the boxing can move a certain way. Like to me, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest, I'm just ready for Tank to get the fuck on. Even though he was my number one fighter at one point, but I call a spade, bro. He's not bigger than the sport, bro. You think you bigger than the sport, and
Yeah,
you think you're a Puerto Rican princess. You got to get the fuck up out here, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing,
yeah.
bro?
He think he the darling of boxing, and it's really not like that, nigga. Really, everybody kind of pushing him out to the side, like especially with this Jake Paul shit.
He too scary, man.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
he don't want no
saying.
Rick. He don't want no Rick. He
You
get
could
way
tell he's
too
scared of
emotional when
Shakur.
you get to bringing up Shakur. Way too
You could tell.
emotional.
You could tell if you're from the streets, you know that energy, man.
Pussy. That's what I'm. Pussy. And I say, and I hurt to say that because the bitch could fight.
But I
He
understand
could
the
fight
empty
his
clip.
ass off.
Yeah, he
You
can
do.
fight when the competition at below his
That
level.
Yeah, I ain't
that
gonna.
nigga say that nigga say pussy.
When
They
when
got
when
that
he get in
pussy.
when he get in the ring with somebody who gonna make him
I ain't
think
gonna
on a high
pussy,
level,
man.
man, he gonna fold.
Hey
Yeah,
man, where you from, boy? That nigga sound like
I'm,
one of my people.
I'm
I'm from
from
Cleveland.
BR.
You say you from where?
Hey, I knew he was from
Baton
Baton
Rouge.
Rouge.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
You
I'm
could
knew
from
it when
tell.
he
you say
BR.
you from
said
BR? Yeah,
Maine.
You could
BR.
tell.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
You
knew it
could
when he said
tell.
man. I wanted to ask him that too.
that's funny.
Damn
Shit, yeah.
fool.
Shit chill. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, just certain slang you can
No,
just
no,
you
no.
just
You wanna know what made me able to know when he said the way he said bitch. That was the way I know.
Oh yeah.
They
Nigga
say
do be
they say
saying.
bitch a lot. They say bitch a lot out there on God.
I'm gonna
Yeah, other
say,
people
man,
don't
this
like that
pussy ass
shit.
bitch ass man. Shit, he dipped out, man. You be like, oh yeah, this nigga from
That
Baton
nigga
Rouge.
stupid, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. That nigga. Hey, bro. That nigga
But
fight
no,
his
no
ass
empty
off. But
clip.
I be on this bitch too, G. I fuck with G. Shit.
Appreciate you, gang.
Yeah, it's all love. Always be all nigga. Shit.
My nigga.
You know who got G? I'm the one that got G in boxing, nigga. If you fuck with him, you got to fuck with me. That's mandatory.
My nigga Green.
This damn fool. This nigga here dumb as
You
hell,
damn
dog.
fool.
This
That
damn
nigga
fool here,
stupid,
man.
man.
But no, though, man. What other topic, man? What y'all think, man? I'm trying to debate and talk
It's a,
about
it's
some boxing, man.
Mm,
it's a
What
lot of
else y'all been?
fights, man. I missed a lot, man, but I'm here. I'm here now. You feel me? It's a lot talking about, man. What was we
Talk
talking
about
about?
it.
Cause I'm here now.
Oh, that's fine. I'm about
I
to say
got
that
some
sound like
time.
porn.
Yeah,
yeah,
man. You
shit, a
know
little bit of
Start
everything.
the topic off, foreign. Go ahead. Go off the
shit,
top of
shit.
your head.
Um,
Mm.
top of my head, I it's a lot. It's a lot of great fights, bro. I,
Porn, you breaking up, boy.
Yeah, you. I was just gonna say that you breaking
I
up,
thought my shit was
motherfucker.
tripping.
y'all can hear me now.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
better
Yeah,
now.
you clear now, yeah.
All right. But shit, I was saying though, man, it's a lot of great ass fights coming up at the end of this year, man. Something that we keep that I kind of wanted to touch on. I was watching, man. I've been watching Brian Norman a lot more, bro. I don't
What
Yeah,
you
I
know.
can't
think
And
wait
about
for
him?
then
that.
another thing. I think a good thing that Brian Norman did was bringing in Elijah Flores into his camp, bro. Cause
I
cause
think
a lot of
that
people,
Neil had him on there. I think to talk about
yeah,
that.
exactly. But what's deep about that is because a lot of people don't know Elijah Flores is from my city, but that nigga used to be with Devin a lot. Like he trained, he did more than just sparring with Devin, bro. He was really fucking with Devin. Devin low key put Elijah Flores on. Low key, he low key did. So I ain't gonna lie, that was a great addition to the camp. And but another great addition on the other side was Brian Norman bringing in Troy Isley. That was a great addition.
You mean
So I
Devin?
don't.
No, you got it mixed up, brother. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he with Devin, brother, man.
Nah, I know that's what I said. Devin Haney. My bad if I did get it wrong. Devin Haney bought
No,
in
you
Troy
good, you good.
Isley, and Brian Norman bought in
Mm-hmm.
Elijah Flores. Then was two great pickups to bring it to the camp because both of them. I think that shit. Troy Isley, shit. I think he got a lot more stuff in his bag than Brian Norman, so he could emulate that style great, and he gonna be able to get Devin ready for the power, because I don't think it's a lot of people at 47 right now with, or even that are notable names that are like Brian Norman as much as Troy Isley. So I think that was a great addition to the camp. I think that was a great addition to the camp. I don't know, man. I'm
So
starting to.
so 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 by by them bringing in both of the talented sparring partners that you just said, who you edging to? Who you think got the better
And
edge?
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, man. Like a good point that G brought up though, that I kind of did want to speak about. I'm glad I started on that topic.
Go
G
ahead.
brought up a good point. He said that Brian Norman may be overtraining, but
Mm.
Hmm.
what I what I like, I was kind of feeling like that until I kind of looked at Brian Norman, and if you look at him even before fights, way before fights, like even when they was negotiating, he always looked to be in camp shape. That's the thing I noticed about Brian Norman. Like I don't think he's draining a lot of weight to make that weight. I think that Brian Norman is walking around 160. So do I think he's overtraining as far as overworking himself, like over repeating the same shit? Probably. But as far as his body, I don't think he's overtraining as far as his body, because it looks like that's usually what he walks around close to is 47, 50, 54, 60, around there. So
Right.
I don't know about it, if the overtraining as far as his body, but as far as like working on the same shit and you could become burnt out on doing the same shit, I could agree with that, because if it, he has been training a while. And even Terrence Crawford, he had the year camp, but I don't think that this is a fight to where Brian Norman needs a year camp, where he needs a 5 6 month camp, where he needs even a 4 month camp. This was a more of a 2 month camp, maybe a 1 month camp, 4 week of pure pain, and the rest you just staying active, keeping your body within weight. But I think he could be overtraining. But I think the edge, I got to give the edge to Brian Norman, bro, just because of how much Elijah Flores knows about Devin Haney. I'm sure Elijah Flores was giving Brian Norman some pointers. I don't know if Brian Norman's gonna use them, because he seems to be stubborn in his
That
own
ain't
way,
gonna mean nothing.
confident in the way he shot a lot of points.
You breaking up
That
again, my boy.
ain't gonna mean nothing at all.
Foreign, run that
I
back.
don't know, bro.
Foreign, you're breaking up, champ.
Isaiah, you breaking up bad, champ.
You said
You there?
whoa,
Yeah.
my bad, but
Shake
There
back.
you go.
I don't think it's gonna mean much, but just a good point, bro. And it's kind of the only reason why
Let,
I bring it
let
up,
me
the sparring partner
let me
shit.
say one thing
Is
real quick,
But
Foreign.
nah, yeah, I'm just talking
Empty
shit.
the
That's
clip
definitely
said, I
good
thought
work,
we don't
no
give
though.
no
niggas
no. Go.
credit for sparring partners.
You said what?
Empty the clip said, I thought we don't give niggas credit for sparring partners.
No, I'm not giving them. That's not me giving them credit. I just said them as great additions to the camp. That's not me giving them credit or saying nobody's gonna win. He asked me who has the edge from bringing in each
Yeah, I
sparring
did
partner in the
ask him that
camp, and
question
I
though.
answered the
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
I'm not saying one guy gonna win because he brought in a good sparring partner. No, I'm just saying
If,
those
Bri-
is
No, I
good
just I
additions to the
asked.
camp.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I did ask you that too.
if
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian Norman don't get him out of there by the fifth round, it's gonna be over with.
yeah, that's
And
what I
you know
think
Yeah,
what?
that's
too.
gonna be tough.
I think that
He
too.
gonna get
It's a good
If he
cooked.
point.
don't get him out in the fourth
I don't
round,
think he's
by the
gonna be
fourth round, it's
able to
right.
outthink Dev, man.
That jab and them feet gonna be too much for him.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to outthink Dev. I think Dev can frustrate him.
I think Devin gonna hurt him too.
He can, yeah, cause Dev do got a good right hand and a good left hook. But
That
people
same
sleep
shot
on
he
his
hit
power.
Regis with.
Mm-hmm. People sleep on his shot on his power, but he got
But you
good
gotta think,
snappy
once you get
power. It's
past the
not,
fifth round, once he start getting tired from winging all them shots, he gonna be susceptible to getting punched in that chin.
yeah, but he gonna have to take that risk. He gonna have to go to Norman Body though. I think
I think
eventually.
Devin will take the risk though. I don't think he's scary.
I want to ask
Yeah,
everybody
yeah, I
on the
think he
panel a
will.
question real quick. Y'all give me y'all one by one. Give me y'all tell her to take for both fighters to win. If y'all was their coach, what is y'all? What is the key? What is the three or whatever how many it is? The key things that you telling them to do and don't do, and how they gonna win?
Oh, wait,
What y'all gonna tell y'all
I
fighters?
don't. I don't know if I was in Norman corner, I would tell him to blitz Dev and make Dev uncomfortable. Try to catch Dev with something early. Try to catch him with something early. You know what I'm saying? Of course, be smart behind your jab. Come in behind your jab, but try to catch Dev with something early. Catch him cold. And make Dev second guess himself. You know what I'm saying? A little bit throughout the fight, and maybe he could clip him. He can be hurt. But if I'm in Dev corner, I would just tell him to stay disciplined behind a good snappy jab, not no play around ass jab that these fighters be throwing. I hate that shit. Make a good respectable jab, stab him to the body.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and,
Yeah, that
and just
stab
be.
to the body key.
Yeah, I feel like he gonna have to really take
After
take a lot
after
of
the
that
fifth
energy.
round though, don't do it early though.
Yeah, because you could get clipped. You don't want to get clipped early. He got to stay disciplined. But I feel like stay disciplined, and I feel like he could stop Norman if he able to get to that body. He gonna have to break Norman up, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
from
I feel
see,
like
like he'll have to
but
go
look,
to the. It'll go
from
all
on me.
like
12.
I
body
swear,
from
I
like
swear,
6 to 9.
I swear, I don't mean to cut off your beautiful coaching, bro. I swear.
I'm like,
But
all that love,
but
man, that love.
this the thing. You
Hmm.
gotta go to the body early. When you dealing with a
Yeah,
power puncher
Nah,
like
you
that,
can't do that.
man, I'm telling you, bro. Listen,
It's too
just hold up
dangerous.
one second, 1 second.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I'm the best coach from the couch, baby. Hold on one
I like
second.
that
I
coach
ain't.
from the couch. You heard me?
I don't mean to cut y'all off, but listen, man.
Oh yeah, run
Oh
it.
yeah, this is the smoke
Them
show, huh?
early, absolutely. The
My bad. Let
earlier,
me roll up.
the earlier you go to that body, bro, the more dividends it'll pay later on.
Laying in the
Now you
fight,
can,
yeah. Hmm.
now you can start attacking that jaw. Every time he think
Hmm.
you finna go low, you go high. Pow.
And
You think
soften
you
him
finna
up.
go low, you go high. Pow. You gonna
I
Hmm.
just
tenderize
feel
that
that's
center.
too dangerous. I feel
I
like I
mean,
feel
it's
like you should
all
stay on
dangerous.
that.
Yeah, you're
Even
gonna have to
jabbing
take
with
that
him is
risk eventually
Yeah, but I feel
anyway.
like he should stay on the outside for the first 6 rounds, but like play with him mentally and like drain him.
no,
Just
no,
keep
no, no,
jabbing.
no. We not focusing on
No,
like
yeah,
this
yeah,
not
mix
gonna
it
be a
up.
hundred
Yeah,
percent.
mix it up.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna mix it up, but we gotta start
But you
going
gotta
to the
go
body
down there.
early. You gotta go early, bro, because that way that's why they say it pay dividends later on
I
in the
don't.
fight. It's
I
it's
think he
it's,
got
it's
to just stick and move the first 6 rounds. Then middle from six
I
to
mean,
eight
even
to
if even
six
if
to
he stick
nine,
He gonna have to
body
get his
work.
respect in spots though.
Yeah,
even
for
if he's
sure.
sticking and moving, some of those sticks should be to the body.
No, yeah, for
A
sure.
lot
Hmm.
of
But then
those
I'm saying
sticks
like
should be
six
to the
Take
body.
that
six through
air from
nine,
him.
6 through 9 strictly body. Then 9 through 12, he can like start walking him down and get him out of there.
Hmm.
Can
And
I
Hey,
put
can
yo?
I
Norman
give
on the
my
Hey,
back
two
foot.
not
points?
trying to be rude, but let's not trying to be rude, but like let's let Bang finish out and then we just go next, so it don't look like we,
No,
it's
no,
kind
no,
of.
no, y'all cool. No, y'all cool, cause
Can
I'm
I
liking
get my
like
three
No, I
y'all
just
points?
not
don't want
saying
it because
nothing wrong
it ain't really sound.
because it's
I'm on the panel and it still sound like I be understanding what G be saying about that when everybody be. It really don't sound good. I really can't understand or really hear what everybody.
right.
So
And that
just
was
go,
my
just
fault
finish
because I
out Bang
and
and
that
then the next one go.
and that well that was my fault because I cut him off. You know what I'm saying? But he was holding church. He was definitely holding church. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna have to
Can
be.
I get my 2 points?
It's gonna have to be. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Listen, when we talking, if somebody want to chime in, you gotta at least let them keep talking. Like let them finish talking. Hold on 1 second, baby. We got you. Well, I still got the square. But listen, when it's a quarterly thing, like how you say round six through what you said. Like how was those? Like you saying
Six through
like he
nine.
need yeah like 6 through 9. Those are quarters. You feel me? If you do everything in quarters, I think it's gonna have to be a 4 quarter game plan.
Yeah.
In the first quarter, first 4 rounds, first 3 rounds, we going here, we going now, we going here, we going now. If that shit starting
Mm,
to work and pay dividends, the second quarter, we going here, going now, going here, going now.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, now you saying it right, you saying it right. But yeah, y'all carry on. My bad, my bad, my bad.
Oh no, shit, yeah. That's what we needed. And I think Dev can make more adjustments than Norman. But that's all I had. I gotta say. I
Go
think
ahead,
Dev
boy.
gonna win the fight.
Whoever.
Well, I just wanted to say my little 3 pointers real quick, man. The first pointer for Brian Norman, bro, is just stay close. No matter, I'm not talking about cutting the ring off because it's going to be hard to cut the ring off, but you got to stay close. You got to stay close. You got to smother everything. I'm not talking about
Mm-hmm.
smother your punches, be to where you too close to where you ain't got no pop and he not on the end of your punches. But Brian Norman, you got to be in front of him all day. And I say that just to make Devin Haney think all day, just to tire
Mm-hmm.
him out mentally too all day. My second point with Brian Norman, um, stay active. You got to be the more active man. You got to start exchanges and finish exchanges. You got to catch him between and when he's sleeping. Like it can't be no rest
Mm-hmm.
period for Brian Norman. He got to be making Devin Haney think that whole fight because if not, then it could get Devin Haney could be making him think more, and that could tire him out more than him just throwing power punches. My third point for Brian Norman, I would say, don't let Devin tie you up at all. Don't let that because Devin tie you up and he do little slick stuff after he tie you up. Devin Haney is,
Mm-hmm.
is good for that. Is good for that. The little cheap shots it might throw you off your game mentally. So then will be my 3 pointers. Stay close, stay active, and don't let Devin Haney get away with nothing slick. My pointers for Devin Haney, for one, stay moving. I wouldn't exchange with Brian Norman. Just me personally. I would use the jab and stay pivoting all night. Exactly what he was doing with Ramirez, except with more punches. I would do that same, I would come with that same game plan. Another thing I would do is instead of stepping to the side, sometimes I would step back. Let Brian Norman come in because he does that bad.
Mm-hmm.
He lunges forward on most of his hooks. Brian Norman does. So I would step back one time, pull a Shakur, and hit him with that right, that straight right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the straight right. Yeah, the straight right. He's
Catch him
the
coming
straight right.
in with that bitch.
Exactly, catch him coming in. Exactly, but you got to make him come in
Mm-hmm.
though. And the thing about Devin
I
Haney
like bait him.
is Devin Haney is fast enough to make Brian Norman come in because while Brian Norman's punching, Devin Haney has fast enough feet to move out the way. But instead of moving to the
Mm-hmm.
side where he could be in range of that hook, I think he moved back because once Brian Norman don't have a crazy reach. So once you move back a little bit, you out the way, then you could come with yours as he's coming in. My third point
Mm-hmm.
for Devin Haney would be every chance you get, every chance that Brian Norman is trying to take to breathe, I would tie him up. If I was Devin Haney, I would tie him up every chance that he gets to breathe because Brian Norman is gonna get tired in this fight. And that once I think after 8, I think after 7 or 8, that's when a real fight starts because both of their conditioning is gonna start dwindling. Both of their tanks start getting low. Brian
Mm-hmm.
Norman, some of the steam gonna start coming off, and we gonna get to see if Devin Haney is still moving the same at 47 because that's my biggest question. Can Devin Haney move the same at 47? Because with a lot of these fights, bro, like I know we've been seeing a lot of motherfuckers defy weight odds, but it's still weight classes. And Devin Haney, he's not acclimated to 47. So we gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to see
That's
if
a
he even
factor.
can still move that way. So I don't
I
know.
Mm-hmm.
feel like he
Them is
can.
my 3 pointers though.
I like
I
that.
feel like the perfect gameplay you need to use is the Crawford versus Sean Porter game plan.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good ass reference. I like that. I like that.
Could you
That's the
could
way
you
Hopefully, he
break
Crawford
can
need to
fight
that
them
fight.
down
both
for me?
cool.
Cause break that down for me.
I can see. Yeah, I can see the. I can see the resemblance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, run it.
Cause I think the reason why I'm asking for you to break that down and why you should use that game plan is because to me Terrence Crawford used the wrong game plan until he heard he was down. To me, he was using the wrong game
No, I
plan.
don't feel like
He
he. I
was
feel like he
giving.
was just playing. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. My bad. I was done.
No, I feel like he was just playing it safe. I feel like he really ain't. Even, I feel like he carried Sean Porter to be honest. I don't feel like he
Mm.
really wanted to knock him out because it was like they was close like that. Then I feel like once he figured out he was down, he just said, "Fuck it." Cause that
Uh,
fight was too. He could have hurt him. That fight was too easy. Like it's like he was holding back when he was fighting him though. Like Sean Porter too reckless. He don't have no power.
yeah, but no, Sean Porter, he was fighting a little different than he usually fighting that fight.
Yeah,
You
he
know
was
what I'm saying?
fighting a little
He
more
was
patient.
boxing a little more. Yeah, but I feel like it was because of Bud though. You know, his Bud was making him think a little more, and he was clipping him in between a lot of that shit and making Sean think.
Yeah,
And I
people
feel
saying he
like
was
that's
down. Oh,
what Dev need to do. But yeah, it was a good fight because he was winning in a lot of those exchanges
I
though.
was saying I don't feel like he was. Look, people telling he was down on the cards when
Yeah,
he heard that when he was
I
down.
don't think he was down. Like
I'm like,
if
man,
so,
Sean Porter
maybe a
probably barely
round
been
or
won
two.
2 rounds.
Yeah, I don't think it was closer like that. But you know,
People don't be able to
I,
understand boxing, man.
I
yeah,
wonder.
but
My
you know, I
question,
feel like Dev could use a similar game plan. You know,
my
mm
question, man. Like honestly, my question with that fight, bro, is not only can Devin Haney be move the same as he did as we know him to move. That's the main question because once again, it's 47-pound legs, and I don't know, man. Devin Haney kind of shaky, but I'm so
well,
big on him that I want to see it. But the thing about it is because it's like people are talking about it as if Devin Haney's not gonna get hit. That's another question to
oh
me.
no, no,
What is he gonna do
he
once he
gonna get
gets
caught
hit?
with something.
Hold
hmm
No,
He
hold
definitely
exactly.
gonna
on
get.
well hold on 1 second for Well, hold on 1 second for
Yeah.
before we go to the before we go to him getting hit. Let's think about it because me and Greg was talking about this on Sunday dinner today. So for Devin Haney to come in at 47, he gonna be way more healthier, way more snappy, way more organized, way more put together. This nigga went undisputed and damn near killed himself making weight in his last like 3 or 4 fights at that weight class. The nigga was a
hmm
skeleton, bro. His eyes was big. His like his bro. That nigga was all he was skin and bones, bro. He was skin and
hmm
bones. So for him to go
That's
to
real.
47, bro, it's you know what I'm saying. A lot of times we see these fighters at their best when they finally get to the weight where they should really be at. You feel me? Them niggas get more
Uh-huh.
comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like so yeah. No, I think his punch resistance will be a little better. I think his
hmm
legs will be, you know what I'm saying, still cool or whatever. I think his speed gonna be there. I think his reaction time gonna be there. But the only,
hmm
and I'm telling you, bro, the biggest detriment to Devin in this fight is if he's still shell shocked from the Ryan fight.
Yeah, if them demons
That'd be
come
the
back.
that's it, bro. Other than that, that
hmm
nigga's gonna put bro, whoever he training with, like whoever his head coaches is for this camp, bro, they finna put together a beautiful game plan, bro. Devin
hmm
always has a beautiful game plan going in that ring, bro. He
hmm
always got a beautiful game
hmm
plan, bro. So I think the only thing that'll hinder him in this fight is if he gets shell shocked.
Yep.
If that PTSD kick in. Other than that, bro, like we got us a good fight on our hands,
hmm
bro.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a great fight, man. But man,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta roll up out of here, fellas, man. It was good running it with y'all, man. Salute to
Always a pleasure.
G. You heard me. Salute to Bang. What he say? We love the love. I fuck with that.
We love the love,
We
man.
love the
Straight
love. I
up.
fuck with that. But man,
Absolutely.
I'm tired how like nigga call me Bo, but hopefully I can come up on this bitch a little more. You know what I'm saying? I was
For
off
shit
tonight, so
show.
I
For
caught
shit
so I
show.
caught the link. You heard me?
For shit
But
show. We
man,
love the
it's
love, boy.
it's
Most
all
definitely, boss.
love, man. Yeah, salute to
Uh,
y'all. I'm still listening though. Yeah, I keep
Bet.
running it, man.
Bet.
is foreign? You
Already
still
though.
here?
Of course, bro. I'm parking up, man, because this is a serious conversation, man. And
Yeah, I was listening to y'all because I'm washing these dishes. I'm
no, but
listening to
look,
y'all
bang,
though.
look,
I'm
bang,
washing
look,
these
because I
dishes.
because I got because I got not a rebuttal, but a response, right? You brought
Uh huh.
up a
Right.
good point on Sunday dinner, bang. You said that a lot of fighters want like it comes to a point to where once you so low from your natural weight that you not even draining muscle, you draining your brain, right? And that
Right.
was a perfect point because I think that's what Devin Haney was doing, meaning his mind might be fresher, but his chin is still the same as what it's always been, honestly. And I'm a
No,
Devin
you could
Haney
be right.
advocate. I'm a
You
Devin
could be
Haney
right.
advocate, and the reason why I say his chin is like, yeah, he's putting on more weight. He's gonna be way more healthier. Yeah, his body will be filled out, but his chin, once it's still tender, bro. And that's why I'm saying it. We gotta see because it's gonna be a point where they exchange, and Brian Norman is going to lay some fire on him, and after that is when the fight starts. Because then it's gonna be a thing of, will Devin Haney run? Will he still be willing to take the risk? Will he play it all the way safe? Will Bill Haney have a game plan to adjust for that? You get what I'm saying? Or it could be the other way. Will Brian Norman have a game plan to adjust to the science lesson, the science, you know, that
Right.
Devin Haney is putting on Brian Norman? But I just think that it's a lot more questions. Just like this shit, this is why Devin Haney gets so much credit for this fight for me, bro. Because there's so much questions on the nigga that it's like,
Hey,
damn, you
I got
really
a
taking
question.
this fight?
I got a question. Where was the
So,
power? Where was the power of Norman versus Quentin Randall?
right. And Quinn Randall said he was injured. Like he wasn't injured, but he was sick during that fight. That's what Quinn Randall said.
Quinn
What's
And
that?
Quinn
Norman
Randall is
struggled with
is
that boy.
is Quinn Randall is a brother, right?
What
Yeah.
you mean? Like a nigga?
Yeah, he.
No, this is a nigga that did this.
Nah, I asked
That
that. I
nigga
asked that
gang,
because
bro.
look, man, and look. Listen, I asked that because I completely agree, bro. The dudes that this nigga has been knocking out is nobody's right. But when I'm looking at it, I'm not looking at who he's knocking out. I'm looking at he's knocking them out. Like, you get what I'm saying? So what that's telling me is he has power. And it's not regular power, bro. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's
so
knocking
so what I,
everybody
so the
out.
reason so the reason I'm saying that for is, so what happened to the fighter? What happened to the power when you was fighting a fighter that had a little bit of skills?
Mm. And that's a good point. That's why the fight is so good, because we want to see if Devin's skills are going to be able to outweigh Norman's power and what Norman is bringing. That's why the fight is
But,
so good.
but see,
I
what
want to
nobody
say
talk
one
about.
thing that Two
What if
Cent
Devin
said.
hurt Brian Norman early though? Then what's gonna happen?
Ooh, fool.
Two Cent said
Ooh,
stamina
fool.
gonna be a big key too. Also, I just want to say that real quick.
Yeah, if
Yep,
Devin hurt him
stamina.
early, it's gonna be a whole different fight.
Yeah, hey, look, and if we just want to be honest about stamina, man, we all know Devin kind of known for like lightening up around that seventh, that somewhere in that third quarter before that fourth quarter start. That nigga Devin, he'll start to like kind of like fade just a tad. You know what I'm saying? Just a tad. So he gonna
Not a
have to be
tad,
sharp.
bang.
He gotta be sharp. But look, that track record comes from when he was killing himself to make weight as well. So
Good
we
point.
don't know. We
Good
don't
point.
know. We don't know
Good
what
point.
But
47 gonna
bang,
do.
everybody was on Twitter saying that Norman also got a breathing problem. Also, they say he's breathing. They got a clip with him breathing hard versus that Chinese that in China in the second, third round, breathing super duper hard. Like they got a clip on it.
Mm.
It's going viral. That's why everybody talking about that about him.
Yeah, but that fight they was slugging at each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but
Man,
shit, he might be slugging trying to catch motherfuckers be slugging at Shakur all
I
day.
don't I don't think he's gonna be
Motherfuckers quick
swinging
be
wild
like that's
against
what they
Devin
do to
though.
them. They try to slug at their ass. And hopefully they hit, hope pray. They swing and pray.
I don't think he that stupid to be slugging at Devin like that.
I mean, ain't like he a hard puncher, so shit, he might do that. That's why they
Yeah,
be
but he
doing it
know
to
he
Shakur.
but he know if he gassed out, it's gonna be over with.
I know.
What not so much as slugging at Devin, but swinging and missing.
Yeah, just swinging.
That'll
Exactly.
Yeah,
take
that's what I'm saying.
all the fucking wind out of you. You feel me? So
but
I don't know, man.
what I look at too though is because like it's I was going because I was gonna say I could kind of see the fight looking like Shakur Zapata. But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it can't look like that because Brian Norman is not a combination puncher. He's more of like a pop shotter, like a 1-2 type of guy, a 1-2-3. He's not
If
like
Right,
he
a
let
right.
Brian
And
four,
Brian
five,
Norman
six,
if
seven,
he let
eight.
Go ahead.
no,
No,
go
my
ahead, my
bad,
bad, my bad, go ahead.
my
I
bad.
said if
Go
he let
ahead, Bang.
Brian Norman get that close, he get knocked out.
but
Yeah,
see, no,
Brian.
I don't agree. The reason why, like, I was hearing you say Devin's chin is suspect. Like, this is my rebuttal to that. If if the Osterine hook couldn't put him out, because after Devin got knocked down in the first round, he won rounds after that. It was a
Absolutely.
close fight on the
Absolutely.
card. So it's like we say Devin Chin the suspect, but the hardest we seen him get hit, we seen him get up and fight. So
Facts.
and with
And,
that extra weight and him not draining, we never know what could happen. He could get hit and get up or not go down and be fine with the
can,
extra weight.
can I just break something down real quick? My bad, and then whoever else want to answer, just
Go
just
ahead,
and
baby.
just
You
because a
good, baby.
guy gets hit in the chin and they get up, that's hard. If you get hit and you go down, if you get hit in your chin and you go down, your chin is suspect. If you get hit in
That
your
ain't
chin and
true,
you go
foreign.
down, you get back up.
That
That
ain't
just
that
means you
ain't
have
true
heart.
though.
That ain't true,
I
foreign.
So
disagree.
okay,
Wait, wait, wait,
so
wait.
what would you say? So what would you say about Mike Tyson,
No,
Muhammad
but just
Ali?
just
Like,
let me get my point out. Y'all could chew me down
talk
after,
to me.
right? But listen,
Pause.
what I'm trying
Pause.
to
It's
say is,
Pause.
yeah,
crazy.
come on. I don't say pause. I'm not gay. I'm not gay at all.
No, chew me
Nah, we
down.
fucking.
Chew me down was nasty though. Chew me down.
Nah, no.
You little freak.
Bro, chill, bro. This is a
You
serious
little freak.
conversation,
That
bro.
nigga
This
freak.
is a serious conversation. This nigga G must be off the rhyme.
That nigga say freak.
I'm just
Ah, that
joking, foreign. I'm
nigga.
just joking, Brody. I'm just joking.
Nah, go
Hey,
ahead,
nah,
foreign
but
dog. We
look,
know we fucking with
but what I mean, hell yeah, bro. You know it. You come on, bro. But nah,
Yeah.
what I mean by that is, I'm not saying, it's a difference though. Is what I'm saying. A chin is having a chin, and having heart is having heart. You could get up from a million punches, but if you getting hit in the chin and you going down, to me, the chin is suspect. You could have all the heart in the world, but that chin is suspect.
Yeah,
Okay,
but you
Yeah,
know,
so
but
all right,
look,
can
but
I say
look,
this? Can I
but
say this?
look. Oh,
Can I
go
say
You
ahead,
could
go ahead.
this?
just
My
not
bad, my
see the
bad.
punch.
You know who got a more suspect chin than Devin Haney? In your way.
Facts.
Know
He
why?
go down damn near every fight.
Every
By the same
fucking
punch.
fight, somebody put him down. Damn near every
Yep,
time.
But G,
So
but
yep.
G, G, that's a perfect example of what I mean. He doesn't have no chin, but he has hella heart because he always gets up. But his chin is suspect. That's what
No,
I
yeah,
that's
mean.
because
but
he get caught
That's
off
what I mean.
balance though by the
That's
same
what I mean.
punch.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
That
but
ain't no that ain't
I'm
a
not even
chin
talking about
thing.
balance though. I'm just talking about when you get hit in your chin and you fall. That's from having a suspect chin.
I
it's
heard
not
Norman
though.
but
said
It's
look,
that
but
on
not.
look.
That
Listen,
ain't
All
listen,
right,
what
that
I'm
all
ain't
right.
saying.
So
though.
look,
Listen to what I'm saying.
Let's look at this.
Listen,
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
tell
Go
you
ahead,
why.
go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why that's not true. It's just when you get hit. It's just how you get hit. You don't have to get hit hard to go down. You could get caught with a shot and your feet could be off balance and you go down. You could get caught with a shot because you ain't see the shot and the shot hit a nerve and your legs give out and you could go down. That don't mean your chin weak. Your chin is only weak when you going flat out. When you see a nigga get cracked and he go flat out and then it happen again and then it happen again, like he going to sleep. That's a
Like Amir
weak.
Khan.
That's a weak chin. You could get hit a
Right,
little kid. A little kid can hit you on a button, and that motherfucker hit your nerve system, and your legs could be like, whoa, and you go down off that shit. A little kid could do that to you. If a guy get cracked in a fight and he get up, that don't mean he don't have a chin. Trust me, I'm telling you. That
Wait,
don't
and,
mean
nah,
he
and,
that's
don't
a
have
and
a
and
fact.
I'm
chin.
not despairing what you're saying, right? But think about it like this. Canelo Alvarez has been hit by some of the hardest punchers, and he has never been dropped. Why? Because he has a chin.
But
Other
not
Okay, but
dudes
just,
look,
get
check
but
this
not
out.
He
But
just
got
check
that
this
though.
out.
balance.
hold on,
It's
hold
Okay,
not.
on,
so
hold
He
look,
on.
got he got balance.
if we gonna compare it, look. We seen Triple G and Canelo fight for 36 rounds, right? Was it 36? They fought
yeah, they
312s, right? Bro,
Yeah.
that nigga never buckled Canelo, not
Be-
once. And he was
because he
killing
has a
everything
chin,
that got
Ben.
in the ring. But check this out. He get out there with Crawford
Crawford.
and he get buckled 2 or 3 times.
Right.
He get buckled
But
2 or 3 times
like
against
Right.
like
Crawford, the
but
smaller man.
And I'm gonna
see,
tell
but
you
look,
So
why.
it's
Them punches you don't
timing.
see.
And
Exactly, bro. And it's timing. But look, we talking about a Ryan Garcia left hook that put everybody on the canvas before he fought Ryan. We still talking about a deadly hook. We not talking about a Paula Malignaggi left hook. What the hell happened to Paula Malignaggi? Did y'all see what the hell happened? Did
yeah,
y'all
he
see
got
this
fucked
nigga?
Yeah.
up.
yeah.
He
What the
said that
fuck
they was
happened to that
no.
all
nigga?
illegal punches. He
Yeah.
said his eye is bleeding in the back because of poke. He said this cut on his head, on his forehead, was from a head buck, and he said his rotator or something like that from his rib or something for rabbit punches and illegal punches. That's what he said.
What the nigga got into a street fight? Somebody jumped him?
No, he do the fight with the
The bare
bare
knuckles. The
knuckles.
bare knuckles
Oh,
shit.
he had a bare knuckle fight. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought the nigga fell off a goddamn cliff.
No, that
Did
motherfucker is crazy than motherfucker.
did he
But
win?
look, but
Ah,
look, but look,
shit.
but look, because that was a good point, right? That was a good point that Crawford hit him, right? But like I said, it goes back to what I said. Canelo has a chin, so no matter who hits the nigga, he's not going to go down. It's
But here's
Nah,
boxing.
the
So
thing. But
30
here's
more
the
seconds,
thing.
he was
But
hold,
going
hold
down.
on, hold on,
no, that's
Bang,
a fact.
because G just said it. G just said it. Anybody can hit you, and yeah, your legs might buckle because it only takes 3 pounds of pressure to knock any human out. That's a fact, which I agree with, right? But if you have a chin, it's going to be harder to knock you out than if you have a weak chin. Once you get hit with any hook, you're going to be down. Any hook. If your
Nah, it's
chin
just
is
about getting
weak,
hit in the right spot.
So by your definition, very few boxers have a chin.
Right.
yes, yes, yes. It's
No.
and that's what I mean. That's why Canelo's chin is granted, bro. We have never saw the nigga go down.
Yeah,
That
but this
yes,
yeah, but
yes,
I
this is
but I
like
Yeah,
all
this topic.
granted.
but it's
I love this topic.
also a nigga that's his career is based on intimidation. He's intimidating motherfuckers.
ah
Oh, listen to me. Just hear
It's
me
mental
out.
before anything too.
Just hear me out when you in the ring. Listen to me. I'm talking about a nigga that got 29 pro fights. Listen, when you in that ring and you intimidating a nigga, he not trying to really hit you because you know why? He's scared of getting hit back. That's one.
Facts.
Two is Canelo can fight. I don't know why niggas acting like Canelo can't fight. Canelo can fight. Three is that motherfucker strong as a horse, and he's been tested positive twice. So we don't know what's hold. So we don't. So
oh
so
my
we don't.
god.
So we don't know what. So
Gee.
we don't. So we don't know what's holding them up. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I've been hit by a bunch of motherfuckers before. The smallest motherfucker was the hardest puncher. I've been hit by heavyweights. I've been hit by light heavyweights. The hardest I ever been hit was by a lightweight. What I'm saying is, a motherfucker just gotta catch you right. What Bang was trying to say is, Ryan Garcia got a nasty, fast hook, and it's hard. And he caught Devin Wright. That's just going to happen in a fight like that. The only other time we seen Devin hurt was when he got caught by Linares before the end of the round. And that was by
Right.
accurate puncher. He a motherfucker that's really sharp. So back to Bang point, Triple G couldn't hurt Canelo because why? He could see all that shit coming. Even though
Facts.
that shit hard, I could see it coming, so I can brace for it. But
Right.
Where Bud catch me with some shit that I ain't see, that shit is surprising to my body because my body was relaxed right before I got caught with the shot. Then when I got caught with it, it woke me up. You know what I'm saying? And it fucked with my nerve system. I'm telling you, it's just how you get caught. Foreign.
It's different types of power
G,
too.
G,
Yeah. Yeah.
I get, I completely understand what y'all saying, and I'm not trying to make it an argument thing of you right and I'm wrong. I don't care to be right or wrong. What I'm saying is, it's a difference between having a chin and not having a chin. And to me, this is just me. Maybe
You
you
can
guys
never
see
tell
different.
though.
And this is just me. But once Brian Norman catches Devin Haney, then the fight starts because we're going to see how he reacts.
All
That's
right, so
all
I
I have to
got
say
This
about
this
all
that.
is
right, so I
and
got a
this is
Simple
question.
as that.
So I got a
That's
question.
Yes, sir.
When Abdullah Mason got dropped twice, was that him not having a chin or he just got caught?
See, and look, okay, because I
One or
wasn't
the
even
other
gonna keep
form.
going on the point, but what you're
One
bringing
or the
up is
other.
what you said. Mu- It's boxing. It takes I agree with this. It takes 3 pounds of pressure to knock any man out. That's a
Five.
fact. That's what I
Five.
mean when I say it's a
it's
difference
5 pounds.
between a granite chin. Like you said, right? Let's go to the Canelo example. You could say he was against niggas that was intimidated, but even against the greatest fighters, we haven't saw him down. Whether you want to say he's on Ostarine or whatever drugs you want to say, we haven't saw him down because he has a strong chin, bro.
Nah,
Clenbuterol.
You
they
didn't
don't
answer
punch
his
like Crawford
question.
either.
You
They
ain't
don't
answer his
punch like
question.
Crawford either.
No, I did answer his question. It takes 3 pounds of pressure
No,
to knock
he
any
said
man
is
out. So
he
that
said
was a
is Abdullah
that was
Mason
a he
Chinny.
caught him at the right time. He caught him.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, after seeing that, are you telling yourself Abdullah Mason don't have a chin?
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that because I haven't seen Abdullah Mason knocked down multiple times in one fight. I saw Devin
He
Haney
got
knocked
knocked
down
down
Because they
three
got
times
punched
two,
in
in
the
one
same
fight.
three,
round.
He
what
got
was
knocked down
two?
twice in that fight.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
In
knocked
the
twice.
same round.
same round.
Bro, I saw Devin Haney get knocked out with the same punch, the same way in the same fight about 5 times. The
Yeah,
He
but
same.
see,
It was
didn't
like
knock him
this
out
everything
was,
was the
this,
same.
fight.
Right.
but this how I know. But this how I know niggas basing that fight. They basing Norman off of Ryan. Ryan has been
I am.
listen.
That was the last fight that I saw. I am.
Yeah, but listen to me. Ryan has been his op since they was children. He's been his op since they were children. If it's nobody that know Devin Haney, is Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia know him the best. Why?
But
Because in the amateurs, it's 3 wins for Devin, 3 wins for Ryan. What that means is whoever pull up is gonna be whoever is the one that pull up that night and get off first. That's the one that beat the other one because they've been up against each other that many times.
but
The reason I'm saying you can't compare that fight is because that's his proper op. That's like Batman. That's like Batman and the fucking Joker. They gonna go at it forever. They
All
gonna
right,
go at it forever.
can I
And
But you
rebuttal?
hey,
can't.
look,
But you can't say now because you got a new villain that he gonna do the same thing just because he knocked some little Japanese motherfucker out. Now you
yeah,
Okay,
say he
okay.
gonna.
Can I
it
rebuttal that,
and
G?
this another thing you got to remember too, Fawn, before you go there. This another thing you got to remember. Ryan Garcia. Y'all know I got all the shit to talk about Ryan, all the shit in the world, because I don't fuck with him. But one thing we can't deny, one thing I can't deny, I don't know how everybody else feel about it. Bro, I have never seen nobody with the variation of that one fucking hook ever in boxing, bro.
and
The
nobody.
way from where he throws it from. He can throw it from high, he can throw it from low. He can throw it close. He can throw it far. He gonna go up with it. He gonna go down with it. But it's that one hook. He give you different looks with it, and it's hard to see it coming, bro, because it's so fast. It's such a whip. You feel me?
Yeah,
That bitch like a whip. It's
yeah.
hard to defend that hole if you don't got the pro. Tank did the perfect shit. Tank went out there and kept his hand on that left hand. He kept
Hmm.
his right hand on that left glove so he can know when that nigga twitching with that hoe because he know
Yeah,
that's all he got. He know that's all he got. That's what Devin didn't do. And everybody before that, bro, they went down. That is a dangerous punch that Ryan possesses, but he's been discovered. Rolly also knows him like the back of his hand too. That's why he was so comfortable out there with him. Brian Norman ain't never fought Devin, ain't never sparred him or nothing. His left hook ain't that sneaky. It
And it's
ain't
not
that.
that
It ain't
fast.
that surprise. It's not as fast. It might be strong, but that's more power. I think Ryan's left hand is more speed than power. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's more speed that's what adds the power to Ryan's punch. Brian Norman is like brute, like it's just like a brute force, and you're gonna be able to see it coming. So I
Can
think Devin gonna be able to defend that hole, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
can I rebuttal the point because I think that and this is the only reason why I'm talking about it, bro. Because I just like to keep the playing field even. I don't got no personal beefs with nobody, and I think motherfuckers don't like Brian Norman Sr. so much that they don't even give Brian Norman Jr. a chance. But I'm gonna just say this, and I don't know if y'all agree, but there is no way on hell or on God's green earth y'all are gonna tell me that y'all think Ryan Garcia is more skilled than Brian Norman.
He is. He is.
You y'all is
yeah.
drunk,
You
bro.
tripping?
He
Y'all
is. Yo,
tripping, bro.
yo, hey, foreign. You tripping foreign?
Hey, G,
Brian Norman.
you telling me Ryan
Listen what I'm
Garcia is
telling.
more skilled than Brian Norman?
Bro, Brian Norman is not skilled, bro. He's strong. That's it. I'm watching Brian Norman right now. He
I
not
don't.
skilled.
We
He's
could agree to
strong.
disagree. I don't even want to. If that's how
Bro,
you
I
feel,
ain't
that's
gonna
bro.
how
lie,
you
G.
feel, and I feel
It
how I
bang.
feel, man.
You
I kind
acting
of,
like
I
Ryan
think,
not sharp.
I think I'm with Foreign on that one. I
Brian
think
Norman
Brian
Jr.
Norman
is
more
light
skilled.
years skilled ahead
Tell
of
Yeah, I
me,
Brian
think.
tell
Garcia.
me,
Brian Garcia
hey,
That's just
yo,
only
my
has one
opinion, though. I'm
punch.
not
Nah,
gonna
nah,
lie.
Foreign, you
I ain't
trolling.
say that.
Light
Foreign, you
years.
I ain't
trolling.
say that.
Foreign, you
Bro.
trolling, bro.
G
You
G
trolling.
G
You know how I know
G
you trolling? You know how I know you
G.
trolling?
No, G. You just said Ryan
No,
Garcia is
listen what
more
you just said.
skilled than Brian
Listen to
Norman.
what the fuck you just said. Listen to what you just said. You said he's light years skilled more than Ryan.
What?
In
Hey,
what
what does
fight?
Ryan do
Hold on,
skill,
hold on.
G?
Listen to me, gang. What fight did you watch of Brian Norman that he displayed that?
What fight?
What fight did you watch of Ryan Garcia that he
Bro, you not
displayed
listen.
that?
You're not listening to me, bro. Tell me a fight. Tell me a fight. Tell me,
I,
tell me a fight.
G
A Brian. Tell me a
G
Tell me a Brian Norman fight where he showed you skills. Where he showing you skills all night long.
I can't, right? But show me a fight where Ryan Garcia showed me skills for
I'm
five
about,
rounds.
I'm about to tell you why. I'm about to tell you any fight. I'm gonna tell you why. Ryan Garcia's feet is faster than fucking Brian Norman's. His feet is faster. His jab is a lot faster. His hand he got hand speed in both hands, and the motherfucker got like cat like reflexes. That's enough. That's enough. Everything Brian Norman do, you can see it. Everything he do, you can see, bro. Everything. Only reason Sasaki got caught with that shot, because Sasaki stepped back after he threw that jab and looked at him. He just stood there. He just stood there. Anybody that got any type of rhythm, he's not going to go in there and do shit to him, bro. I'm telling you. Because everything he do, you can see. And he fight like a frustrated kid. That's being honest. Now listen, kid, is he strong? Can he hurt you? Yeah, because any man can hurt you. But skill wise, no, he not crazy like that.
I want to switch gears, bro, because I already see, bro. You just don't like Norman Senior so much
No,
that
no, that's
G.
what y'all.
You just
No,
said Ryan
listen, no,
Garcia is more
listen,
skilled than
listen,
Brian Norman.
bro, bro,
Shit.
listen to what I'm saying. What fight are you talking about? Tell me a fight that you're talking about,
No,
bro.
no,
And I'm gonna tell you why it looked like that. The only
Greg.
reason, listen to me, bro. Listen.
I'm
San,
listening, bro. I'm
Santilli,
listening.
bro, Santillian walked straight to Brian Norman. Anything Brian Norman wanted to come up with was going to land. Because your guy is walking straight to you with no defense. Besides that fight, there was no other fight that he was displaying skills. Are you kidding me? What are you
G,
calling skills? What are you
G,
calling skills?
and I'm asking you the same question.
I
Please
just
tell
told you. I just
Hold
told
on.
you.
Look. I'm not screaming or nothing, bro. I don't, like I said, I
I
don't have
just,
no emotional
bro,
ties
I'm in my
or
house. I
beefs.
can scream. What are you
That
talking
that
about? I'm in my house. I'm at my crib. What are you talking about?
Can
I
you?
can.
I'm not talking about nothing, man. I just want to know this one last question, man. And I'm gonna get out y'all here because I see I'm bothering. But
No, you're
anyways,
not bothering me.
just
You
G,
doing what you came to do. You wanted to stir shit up. What I'm saying
how
is,
how am
tell
I
me,
stirring shit up? Because I'm saying now I'm
foreign. You not
okay.
foreign. You
I
being
got you. I
foreign.
got you,
No,
bro.
listen what I'm saying. Listen, you
No,
thinking I'm
because you
attacking?
you taking it
I'm not
personal. It's not
foreign.
me and you.
Foreign. How
What
could
the
it be
hell,
foreign? How could it be foreign? Listen, how could it be personal? You live in California. How could it be personal? It's not personal.
but
What are you
but
talking about? What I'm saying is,
I
tell
got you. I
me,
got you,
tell
bro.
what I'm saying is,
I got
tell
you.
me a fight to look at where I could say Brian Norman Jr. is more skilled than Ryan Garcia. Tell me a fight. That's all I'm saying.
And can I just ask this question? Can you tell me a fight where Ryan Garcia, where I can see some skills? Tell me a fight, and I'll go watch it
Okay.
right now.
All right. Ryan Garcia versus Duarte.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch it.
All right.
Hey, G, I'm finna switch phones, bro. Drop the link right quick.
For sure.
All right.
How y'all feel about that Abdullah Mason Sam Nooks on that same card?
That's a great fight.
Yeah, I like that.
I feel like Abdullah Mason is gonna become a man that night.
Yeah, me too. That's a great card, man. I think David I think he gonna take Yard to the deep waters, and it's gonna get ugly.
And listen, this is what I want y'all to know, man. I'm being honest, bro. I don't have no bias towards that kid, man. I don't care about that kid, man. He's a tough kid. I've been said that about him. When he came to Philly and he sparred boots and they interviewed and they asked me about him, I say, yo, he a tough kid. He gonna give some guys some trouble. When I'm talking about skills, the reason I'm so serious about skills because that's what I base my coaching style on is skills, bro. I just what I'm trying to understand is when you see Ryan Garcia, because we look at him as a YouTube star, we don't think of him as a boxer. This is a guy who's won national tournaments before. This is not no guy that just popped up out of nowhere like a Jake Paul. What I'm saying is Brian Norman Jr. is strong, he's sturdy, and he a dog. I give him that. But the skills, where? Where?
Yeah.
And that's why I say the fight is so good, bro. Like, see, everybody got their own opinion, but Ryan Garcia is from Victorville, California, and Victorville is 30 minutes away from where I'm from. So I've saw Ryan Garcia my whole life, bro. Yes, he has national championships. Yes, Ryan Garcia has won. He's been all around the world doing this shit. For sure. He's not a YouTube star. He's a real boxer. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't care. Ryan Garcia is not more skilled than Brian Norman. So with that being said, in my opinion, I don't think that it's gonna be a
Foreign.
different fight from that.
Hey,
If
look,
if
Foreign. What I'm
it
asking you is what do you call skills? What do you call skills?
okay, what do you call skills?
Oh
You're
my
the coach,
God.
and we could
Come
just
on,
base it
Foreign.
off of that,
Foreign.
and
I
then we
just
could just check
told you.
boxes.
I just told you. Is his jab better than Ryan Garcia's?
Yes,
How?
yes.
Tell me how.
You're Brian Norman's bro.
he's
G.
not
Yo,
answering.
you a foreign. I'm telling you right now. You looked at those last two fights, and that kid got you fooled. That kid got
I
you
didn't even
fooled,
watch his
bro.
last two fights. That's what's so crazy about it.
How you didn't watch the last two fights?
Yeah,
That
those
because
are.
you're making it. I haven't even watched his last two fights recently.
So you didn't
I
watch.
ain't even been
So you
watching
didn't watch.
Brian Norman
So you ain't
So
watch. So how you know? Oh my. All right. All right.
because I've
So,
watched him before, bro.
bro,
Gee, you're
his
really
best.
telling
Listen
me
to me, bro. Listen to me.
Ryan
Listen to me,
Garcia is
bro.
not
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me clear, and please listen to me, please. What the fuck is his name? Brian Norman's last three fights was his best performances, right?
Yep.
In each one of those fights, them motherfuckers was going upside his head. He was not ending those fights based off of his skills. He was ending those fights off of his toughness and his punching power. He was able to crack the motherfuckers because they was sitting right in front of him. He's never been every. I just got done watching him and Quentin Randall. Quentin Randall was giving him everything he was looking for, bro. When Boca Chica almost got him out, he was giving him everything that he was looking for. What I'm saying is, those fights wouldn't be that hard if he was that skilled. He's not skilled. He's a dog. He not skilled, though.
that I agree. This is literally what they're saying. This is why this fight is so
I
amazing.
gotta
He
disagree with
hasn't
that,
fought. He
bro.
hasn't fought any top guys at 147. Who's Brian Norman fought that at 147? That was a top guy. That's why this fight is so
But it,
intriguing because he
but it's
You
hasn't
could
not.
fought
ask the
But
same
any
but it's
question
not,
for Devin
guys.
Haney though. He's
bro.
just going to 47.
Bro, it's not
That
even about. But it's not even about somebody being a top guy. What I'm saying is, who has he been in the ring with where he displayed skills and was overwhelming them with skill?
G.
When we talk about skills, we talk about Shakur, we talk about Tank, we talk about
True.
Dev, we talk about
True.
Africa, we talk about
True.
all these guys who use boxing skills.
True.
Show me a Brian Norman fight where he did that to a guy?
But look, G, that's why I said that. I think listen, and just listen. I think Brian Norman is more skilled than Ryan, right? If Ryan with his level of skills was able to do that to Devin Haney, I can only imagine with Brian Norman, with me, in my opinion, with me saying he has more skills than Ryan, if Ryan was able to do that, what do you think he's gonna be able to do? Is what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, you hyping it up. You
How
hyping
am I
it up.
hyping it up? It
Because you making that up, bro. You making that up right
how am
now.
I making it? We saw
I just
Devin
said
Haney
to you,
get caught with the same punch.
foreign. You keep
The
dwelling on
same.
the hook. Bang just explained it perfectly. He
I
just explained it perfectly in the difference in their hooks. Ryan Garcia is very fast. He's very fast. That's first of all. That means speed kills. If I can't see the shot, then most likely the shot is going to hurt me. Not to mention when he turned that fucking hook over, it's a perfect fucking hook and it's fast. And he coming from a height with speed and length, so he can hurt you with that shit. But it's skills and how he throw it. The thing is, I just asked you three times. Tell me a fight where you saw Brian Norman overwhelm a guy with skills.
and I answered your. You see, you keep asking the same question
You
and I
never
answered. I
answered it. You
can't.
never
I
answered it.
because I said I can't. I said I can't.
So
I
how can
can't.
you? So how can you be sure about what you're saying if you
Be,
can't
be,
answer that
and I'm
question?
because if you hear me out, I'm explaining how I'm sure. Listen, it's not like Ryan Garcia was setting the hook up. He was just throwing it. That's
How
all
you?
he did.
Oh man.
Like you're acting like Ryan Garcia was jabbing under death and then he came with the hook.
Hey,
Ryan
I ain't
Garcia
gonna.
was standing there and throwing the hook, and it was connecting the
One thing,
same punch.
can I say one thing, fellas, real quick? I ain't gonna lie though, foreign, and you know I had to agree with you about the that's just my opinion. I'm kind of rocking with you on that, but I can say this: Ryan did time the left hook against that little dude Fundora or whatever his name is. Uh,
Fortuna.
yeah, he timed that. He threw it right when he did. Ryan got some little skills, but I do think I am rocking with him on that though, G. I do understand where you coming from too. I got to look at him a little bit more, but as of right now, I do think Ryan got more skills than Brian Norman too, though. But also though, foreign he does be. Sometimes he be throwing it, but he can time that motherfucker. I done watched him timed it a few times
And,
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 and
and see,
check
look,
him on it.
I'm not. We all know Ryan. We all know what Ryan Garcia has, right? And that's why
Foreign,
I'm
you know
saying,
what's
like,
foreign,
it,
you know what's crazy that you just said? That
what?
you just said a few minutes ago? You said I didn't even watch Brian Norman last few fights. So go
No,
back
I
and watch.
watched him, but you
So
making
go
it seem
so
like I've been watching him
no,
recently, and
listen.
that's how I'm coming up with my assumption.
Bro,
No,
no, you making it like whatever you want to make it like. What I'm saying is
huh?
go back, go back. What I'm saying is go back and watch those fights. Go back and watch those fights. And then go back and watch whatever Ryan Garcia fights. And tell me what you talking about, because I don't see it.
That's what I'm gonna do tonight.
I'm gonna go do that because I just
Don't
don't
leave yet
think
though, foreign.
huh?
Afterwards. I said don't leave yet. Just watch it afterwards, so we can all be on this
Nah,
joint
nah,
together.
nah, nah. But this back to what I was saying though, bro. I'm not saying nothing about the left hook. I'm not saying nothing about the timing of Ryan's left hook. But if you can land the same punch on a bot, like this is even like this is common knowledge. If you're getting hit with the same left hook, there's something wrong.
Yeah, but what you not equating is his physical makeup. He's 5'11", 135 pounds, and he's fast as shit. That's what you're not thinking about. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And he's been Devin Haney's op since they was 10 years old. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He
But G,
know. Listen,
all of these
listen,
things.
listen, 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 listen. He knows Devin. He knows him. He's lost to Devin and he's beat Devin. He knows him. You
Yeah,
get? Do you get what I'm trying to say? He know him.
that does make a point.
All,
That's what
Look
all,
at
I'm
the
trying.
Roach and Tank fight.
which is
Listen,
true,
It
listen,
right?
listen,
Which
but
matters.
listen, listen again to what I'm saying. He's 5'11" at 135 pounds with hand speed. That's dangerous. That's
Mm,
very dangerous. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. That's very dangerous, though. A guy that tall fighting at 135, 140, even 47 with hand speed. That's very dangerous, bro.
yeah,
Trust me, bro.
yeah.
hey, but what I was gonna say is I'm not. You just explained exactly why Devin Haney should have never got caught with that punch. You just
No,
explained it. Hold on, G. You just said that he was his op, which is true. They fought each other 6 times when they was younger, which is true. He
and they
know
split
like
and they
everybody.
split the
We
wins.
hold
They
on,
split
G.
the
We
wins.
all we.
But
Which is
don't
my
don't
bad.
forget
Go
that
ahead, my
part. They
bad.
don't forget that part. They split the wins. That's what I'm trying
Which
to
is true, right?
what I'm trying to tell you. What that means is foreign. I can beat you on a good day, and you can
Can
beat
beat
me
me.
on a good day. You hear what
But
I'm saying?
it also mean this, not to interrupt, fellas, but it also mean this too, though. For it kind of does kind of seem like it kind of does mean that he has skills too, because uh 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 um for Devin to have all them skills and Devin to know how he fight and they'd have fought 6 times and for him to still be able to hit him with that punch, that means you gotta have some motherfucking skills because motherfucker, I'm skillful. I'm known for beating people off the skills. So if you can still hit me with that same fucking left hook that been giving me 8 counts back in the amateurs, you gotta have some skills. You feel what I'm saying? If
I
you
don't,
still
and
eligible to
that's where
hit
I
me with that
disagree,
motherfucker.
and that's what I mean, Dream, because if Devin Haney has so much skills and his skill level is just so high, and this is why I didn't want to bring up the conversation because I noticed the pattern around this motherfucker, bro, and I don't like I said I don't have
I'm gonna
no
take.
beef.
I'm. A,
I
No,
don't
I
I'm.
know
A,
agree
none of
with
these
you,
niggas.
foreign. What you talking
Like
I'm
about?
gonna
I
take
said,
it
if
off.
Devin Haney was so skilled, he wouldn't have got hit with the same punch over
I'm.
and
A,
over,
I'm. A,
bro.
I'm. A, I'm gonna take it
And
off
I'm a
Dev.
Devin Haney
I'm. A,
advocate.
I'm gonna take it off Dev. You remember when Tank fought Ryan?
Yeah,
You remember how hesitant Tank was?
yeah.
Why you think he was that hesitant?
Greg.
But
When
but
when
but but
Greg
G, you
when
just
Ryan
proved
when
my
Ryan
point,
got
G.
dropped, the nigga threw 3 left hooks in a row.
Hold on, G, because you just proved my point.
The
Tank
nigga
is
threw 3 left
hold
hooks.
on, G, because you just proved my point. You said Tank was hesitant, right? Not only was he hesitant, what did he do? He did something to prevent that fight because he's on
Yeah,
another level
yeah, but
skillfully.
exactly. And I'm glad. Listen,
Exactly.
listen, listen,
That
listen to me. Listen to me. And I'm glad you said that, Foreign. I'm glad you said that. You know why? Cause cause Brian Norman ain't from neither one of them schools.
which
Hold, listen
listen,
to
G,
me. Listen to
I
me. Listen
agree.
to that. Listen to me. Listen. I'm passionate about it because I love this shit. Listen to me. He from Georgia, bro. That's no disrespect to Georgia, but they
Bruh.
don't, they don't prosper off of skills.
They
They
don't.
prosper, they prosper because them niggas be strong. Them
Facts, I
niggas be.
agree.
I
Listen to
Far.
me. Listen to me. Them niggas be strong. And there's nothing wrong with being strong, but that's their strong point. Is their strength. It's not their skill set. You talk about Tank Davis, he's from Baltimore, which is an hour away from Philly, 2 hours from fucking New York, and he 30 minutes from DC, 20 minutes from DC. You know how much skills he get to see? But then when you go down to Georgia, you got North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, and all this other shit. It ain't too much skill down there. Why you think Roy Jones was down there making shit up? You understand?
Bruh,
That's
But
what
G,
I'm. That's
G,
what I'm
can I
but
trying
hop
to
but
in
but
right
tell.
like I
quick?
That's what I'm
Can
trying
I
to
can
tell
I
you.
quick?
but look,
Brian Norman don't come from that type of school. He
G
come
and
from a
see, look,
strength school.
Look, you keep look, and that's how I know it's a pattern, bro. I don't even
Why
care
you keep
that
talking about patterns? Stop talking like you my
because every
psychiatrist.
time I bring
What are
up
you
Brian
talking
Norman,
about?
bro,
Patterns?
it's like you about to hate a nigga because I'm bringing him up.
I
Like,
don't
gang, I'm
hate you,
just
No, it's
being
for.
just a
I don't
debate,
honest.
hate you.
fellas. It's
I
just a
don't hate
debate.
you,
It's
bro.
just a debate,
Bruh,
fellas.
Foreign, let me
We all
jump.
family
Foreign, let
here,
me jump in.
man.
Let me jump in because
Yeah,
I
all right.
agree with you,
All
dude.
right.
I agree with you, bruh. You can't say, bruh, Ryan is a weight bully, bruh. Every great performance of Ryan's career, he is bigger, he is stronger, he
Like,
is
he
faster
does
than all
not
his
have the much
opponents, bruh.
skills to me.
He don't.
Maybe I'm
Bro,
Ryan is
tripping
not
though.
that skilled, bruh. I was a big Ryan
Bro,
Garcia
hold on,
fan.
hold on. All right, hold on. Y'all niggas driving me crazy. I'm not saying he's Shakur. That's not what I'm
No,
saying.
but he's not more
What
skilled than Brian Norman. He's
what
not.
I'm saying, what
He's
I'm
Brian
saying is,
not.
what?
Brian
No,
Norman.
listen to what I'm asking. Listen, what I'm asking
All
y'all.
right, I'm gonna answer
Nobody's
you. I'm
answering
gonna
me.
answer you.
Nobody's answering me yet.
I'm gonna answer you.
What
So
do
ask
you
your
de-
question. I'm gonna answer you.
What do you declare as skills?
Brian Norman Jr. can fight on the inside. He can fight in the mid range. He can fight on the outside. Brian Norman is an elite counter puncher. Brian Norman has punch variation with both hands. He
I
has
got
an
a question.
uppercut. He has a hook. He
I
has
got
a
a
jab.
question.
What?
And I got
What?
a question, right? With
Mm-hmm.
you saying that,
Yep.
against who?
Against Giovanni Santillan. And I'm gonna ask you. And I'm gonna
Okay,
ask you
now
now.
listen. Now
All right,
hold
now
on,
look.
listen.
No,
Hold on,
can you answer
listen.
my question?
Listen. Have
All
you
right,
ever
but you
punched?
gotta answer my question after you
Yeah,
finish, okay?
I'm gonna answer your question, but
Okay.
listen to what I'm
Okay.
saying. Just
Okay.
like
This
I
shit
said,
wow.
listen to me, because that's how I know y'all not listening. He just said the same name that I said he displayed skills against. I said the
Mhm.
one fight out of all these last three fights, which was his best performances, the one fight he displayed the most skills was against Santillan. And why was it? Because Santillan sat right in front of him. So that's equivalent to hitting a fucking bag.
Okay.
Whenever you hit in the bag is right there. You can
Who
hit
Okay.
the
didn't
bag
stand in
whatever
front of
whatever you
Ryan
Okay,
want.
look,
Garcia?
listen, Greg. I agree with you, but we gotta also understand Brian Norman Jr. is 24 years old. So as he's growing as a fighter, as he's growing as a boxer, he's gonna be stepping up in competition, and that's good on him to be progressing as he's stepping up in competition. Now, answer my question: who the fuck has Ryan established his skills against?
Thank
I,
you.
I
Now, answer
just
my
said,
question. Answer my question.
go and watch Oscar Duarte, right?
Oscar
And
Duarte
Duarte
stood
was
in front of
right
him
in front of
too.
Ryan, Greg. He was right in
He
front of
stood
Ryan
yeah,
right
coming
in
full
front
yeah,
of
puncher.
him, G. I'm
but here's
watching
the
it
dip.
right
But
now.
listen, but here's the difference. Here's the difference. What is he getting hit with? Santillion was still hitting Norman. He was
They
still
both get
landing.
hit.
Bruh,
Yeah, but listen what I'm saying.
Duarte
I'm
is
watching
one
Ryan.
dimensional, bruh.
I'm watching Ryan. Listen what I'm saying. I'm watching Ryan fight Duarte, and he getting away from shit. He boxing him. He taking
Greg,
half steps. Listen to
Greg.
me. Listen to me. Y'all niggas,
Okay,
y'all niggas, is y'all niggas for real?
all
Is
right,
y'all
I'm
for
listening.
real?
I'm listening, but
Go
let me
ahead,
get
man.
mine
Go
off, and
ahead,
you can.
man. Go. I ain't
Okay,
saying
I was
nothing
about
else,
to
man.
say.
Y'all
Okay,
stressing me
I'm a
out,
Ryan
man.
Garcia fan.
Y'all niggas
I've been a Ryan
tripping.
Garcia fan for years. I've been
Y'all
saying.
tripping. What do y'all call
So
skills?
listen what
So
I'm
who
saying,
y'all?
Greg.
So who y'all favorite five skilled fighters right now? Who y'all favorite five skilled fighters right
Can we
now?
get back to Duarte and
I'm gonna
Ryan?
say
Can we get back
Mines,
to Duarte and Ryan? Greg,
My favorite skill fighters. Mm, let me think. I like skill fighters. I
I
like
like Inoue.
Shakur one. I like
But
mm,
before
I like
mm,
Inoue. I like Crawford. I like Bevo. I like Usyk.
I like Shakur. I like Nakatani. I like
Nakatani good.
yeah, Nakatani is mean with the skills. That nigga is mean.
But
I like
Greg, I
I
want to
like
get back to the Duarte
So
fight
y'all
I
name
though.
like
it. So
Richardson
y'all name it.
Hitchens. I
So
like
y'all name
Liam
it.
Paro.
So
And I
y'all name
like
it.
Hell no,
So
them Paros a boo boo. No, I'm just playing.
hell no,
so
you
you
But nah,
crazy.
for real,
You
Greg though,
crazy.
Duarte and Ryan, that is probably the most Ryan Garcia has gotten hit in any of his fights.
listen.
Like that's probably the most he's ever gotten hit. And I'm a Ryan Garcia fan.
Fifth.
I was a Ryan Garcia fan. I watched all his fights. That was the most Ryan Garcia has ever gotten hit in any of his fights, bro. He was not getting away from shots. He was really in there
Y'all
looking.
niggas getting high. I'm in the fourth round right now. I'm watching him, bro. He boxing this
Nigga,
nigga so
I
easy,
keep
bro.
watching, and he
He
was getting
boxing
touched
this
up.
nigga, bro.
Ryan is just a durable fighter, so he wasn't really getting busted up like that. But he was
Yeah,
getting
but what
hit,
do y'all?
bro.
But what? All right, so this is what I'm trying to figure out. We done seen Brian Norman get cut. We done seen him get dropped. We done
Fuck it,
seen
I'm
him.
finna pull that fight up.
Nigga,
We done
Ryan done
see.
got dropped three
Hold on,
times.
listen to me. I didn't say he didn't. I didn't say he didn't. I'm talking about multiple fights against guys who
I'm
wasn't
finna
on the
pull that
level.
fight up.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. We seen Ryan get dropped by a tank. We seen
That's an
Ryan.
elite fighter.
We seen right. That's my point exactly. Boca Chica is not an elite fighter. He
Okay, but
put
Ryan got
listen.
dropped
Listen
three
what I'm saying.
times.
Listen to me first, bro. Let me land the fucking plane, bro.
All right.
Boca Chica is not an elite fighter, but still he put Norman down. Okay, Quentin Randall is not an elite fighter. He cut Brian Norman up. Okay, Derek Cuevas is not an elite fighter. He hurt Brian Norman right before Brian Norman stopped him. Okay, Sasaki is not an elite fighter. He was going upside Brian Norman's head.
You
What the
right.
fuck? So what the fuck is y'all talking about?
But what? But look, let's. All right, now I'm gonna get mine off.
You
I'll let you
talking now?
finish.
Hold on. Now hold
Okay,
on.
you're talking. Okay.
The whole time, y'all comparing Ryan, but y'all comparing Ryan to fighting elite fighters compared to Norman fighting regular Joes.
Okay, now can I talk?
Wait,
What the
every
fuck are
time
y'all
Ryan fought
talking
an
about?
elite
What
fighter, he
skill?
lost.
Okay, but look,
Bro,
Greg.
it don't matter if he lost. What I'm saying is he's in there with an elite fighter. But
Okay,
the guy the guy that y'all saying has better skills, he hasn't even been in there with an elite fighter yet.
but
Wait, G,
Greg, Ryan
but
is
we
in,
can't say that though because it's a lot of
What you
arguments that
mean?
we use that logic with.
and
It's a lot
Ryan
of
is an
Okay,
elite
arguments we use
he
fighter
that
hasn't been
logic
against
in.
with.
smaller
He hasn't been
guys.
in there with an elite fighter yet.
Ryan's in the
G, we
so
use that
is Rolly
argument with a
Romero an
lot of
elite fighter?
fighters. G,
Is
we
Rolly
can't use that
Romero an elite
argument.
fighter? Answer the question.
Rolly Romero is an elite fighter.
He's elite. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna
He
tell
is.
you
He's
why.
on
I'm
that
gonna tell
level.
you
He
why.
is.
I'm
He
gonna tell
is.
you
He's been
why.
on that level since Tank. He is.
I'm gonna tell you why
All
he's an
right.
elite fighter. Cause you don't get there without being able to do something elite. You don't get there. How the fuck he end up with two titles?
I think Rolly benefited from
Right
being
place
on
at the right
PBC,
time. G.
and Rolly
And you
also.
heard Tank say it. That nigga can punch. Y'all
Okay,
niggas
that ain't
Yeah,
crazy.
punching.
That
yeah,
That's
he
nigga
not
said
can
his
that's
punch.
skill
yeah.
set. That's a physical attribute. That's not a
No,
That's
no,
skill
no,
set.
no.
Lakeem.
I didn't say it wasn't a physical attribute. Whether it's a physical attribute or not, a physical attribute can make you an elite fighter.
I
What are you
like
talking?
Rolly. I like Rolly.
What do you think Better BF is?
No, no, Better BF got skills. Better BF set that
No,
shit
but
up.
is he more physical than he is skilled?
I think Better BF skills is slept on for
No,
real.
no, no. That's not what I asked you, nigga.
He
That's
is
not what
more
I asked
physical
you.
than skills.
I
He is
asked
G.
you,
more physical than skills, but I think his skills
is
are
he
overlooked.
no. What I asked you is he more of a physical specimen than he is a skilled fighter?
I
Yes.
think he's more of a
Yeah,
physical
Norman, yes,
specimen.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
No,
I
not
agree.
Norman. No, I'm talking about Better
Oh,
Better
BF.
BF and Norman.
Better BF is a more of a physical
yeah,
guy.
better be at more, yeah, physical,
I'll
yeah.
tell you this. I'll
So
tell you
so
this.
it, so that's
I think
so
Norman
that's
got
what
more
made him
skills than Better
elite.
BF. I think Norman got more skills than Better BF. I promise
Of
you I do.
course he do. He a fucking light heavyweight. Well, we not even talking about light heavyweights. We talking
Okay.
about what I'm saying is what we was just talking about was a physical attribute being having a physical attribute getting you to an elite level. You can do that. You can be a
So do
puncher.
you think Pitbull is an elite fighter?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. You know
Yes.
why? Know why I
So is
say that?
Ryo an elite fighter? Because Ryo beat Cook Pitbull.
Yes, Ryo
Okay.
is an elite fighter.
So
Bro,
everybody
you don't.
elite. So everybody elite now. That's what I'm
No, no,
understanding.
no. It's not. No, 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 no.
So is Edwin De
It's
Los
a
Santos
certain
an elite
level.
fighter?
It's a
Listen what I'm
certain
saying,
level
bro.
though.
Is
Listen
Edwin
what
De
I'm
Los
saying.
Santos an elite
Edwin
fighter?
never been on that
Yes,
level.
And I
yes,
like Edwin.
Have he?
I like Edwin.
yes, yes. He
Okay.
is elite. He is
Okay.
elite. But this is
Okay.
what I'm
Wait,
trying to
wait,
What title
wait,
tell you.
wait,
Edwin
wait,
win?
wait,
This is what I'm trying
wait.
to tell
G,
you. This is
The
what I'm
one
trying
that.
to tell you.
I disagree
No,
with that.
know why
I
he?
like it.
Know why
I
he's
think
elite?
Yeah,
Edwin
I
is better
don't.
than
Foreign,
No, I
Rolly
don't.
and
foreign,
Pitbull.
foreign. Know
I
why
think
he's
Edwin is better
elite?
than Rolly Pitbull and Ryo.
Foreign,
Break that down for me, G. Break that down for
Yeah,
me,
yeah. Break that down
please.
for
foreign,
me, G. Yeah.
foreign. Know why he's elite? Name somebody that play with him. Name somebody that's played with him.
Oh yeah, no, nobody.
You
Nobody
talking
has.
about
Okay then.
Pitbull?
Oh, okay then. So what I'm trying to say is, right? When you ask about Ryo being elite, Ryo, we only seen knocked out
Edwin.
against Edwin De Los Santos, right?
Yes, sir.
But
And Edwin got
besides that,
skills. Edwin got skills.
yeah, he's fast too. He fast too. But
Yeah.
besides that, we ain't seen Ryo get put out,
Yeah.
and
Facts.
we
Ryo
seen
got
him
his
beat.
ass cooked by Gary Antoine Russell though, like
Yeah,
cooked.
but guess what? That's
That's
an
another
Olympic.
elite
That's an
fighter.
elite fighter. That's an
Yeah, that's an elite
Olympian.
Exactly.
fighter. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't
I
think
agree with
Pitbull is
that, G.
elite. I don't think Ryo is elite. I don't think Rolly is elite. Now, if y'all think that, that's fine. But I don't think. I think they're good, but I don't think they're elite.
Yeah,
That's
but
just my
this is the
opinion.
problem. This is the problem. The only reason you don't think that because you ain't never been in front of one of them niggas. You get in front of one of them niggas, your mind is going to change on that.
Of course, they trained
Woo!
fighters. They've been fighting for probably 20, 15, 10 plus years. Of course, they're elite to me, but I'm
So
talking about
that's what I'm.
amongst each other. I'm
So
saying
that's what I'm.
amongst each other. If
Yeah,
we're
but what
sorting them
makes.
out amongst each other, I
Yeah,
think you
but
got some elites and some that's not.
so
That's
listen to
personal.
what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm trying to say. Just because he don't look good doing what he do, you could tell he's elite by how fighters react to him. Rolly is a puncher. Ryan know it, Tank know it, all them niggas know it. So when they get in there with him and he on their ass, the reason they getting the fuck up out of there, cause he got the kind of power that'll get you the fuck out of there. You understand?
I,
That's what
I
make
think
that's what make him elite.
I think
Now
Rolly
we
is an
saw
elite
him.
puncher. I think he has elite physicality, but overall, I don't think he's an elite boxer.
Yeah,
Overall, I think he has elite qualities, but
there's going to be things missing to every fighter. Every fighter going to have something missing. Just like Shakur is a hell of a boxer, and he's not a big puncher. That's everybody going to have something missing. Everybody's going to have something, and then there's going to be something missing. What I'm saying is, these guys that we basing Norman's career off of are who? Are who? They
okay.
ain't
But Greg, now listen,
okay. What?
I'm
Okay,
not
what?
trying
What are
to.
you trying to okay? What are you trying to get me to
Listen, what I'm trying to.
okay?
Okay, nigga, Ryan is a fucking weight bully. He's bigger. He's been
Bro,
bigger than
Woo! Good
everybody
point.
he's been in the
bro,
ring with. He's
bro,
been stronger than everybody he's been in the ring
listen,
with.
and listen to what I'm.
And Norman is really a smaller welterweight. Norman is not a big welterweight. So to try to
He
compare
not a
them,
smaller welterweight. No, he not.
Norman is not a big guy. He's not a big
Bro,
guy.
Norman,
What?
bro, I'm gonna tell
He's
y'all
not a big
something,
guy.
bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. Let me tell y'all niggas something, bro. If a nigga can weigh in at 47 and weigh 62 the next day, what you think he weigh when he ain't in camp?
Norman is young, though, bro. He not
Listen,
swelling up like
listen,
that.
listen, listen, listen what I said. You keep saying but. If a nigga weigh 47, he come back 62 the next day. When he not in camp, what you think he weighing?
Around 60.
No, nigga, around 75.
I'm
Trust me.
Norman Daddy
He
them
You
said
say
he
he
saying
walk
what
walk
his
around
around
dad
Chicago.
160,
said.
man.
You
To
saying what his
60,
dad.
man.
You saying what his dad said. What are you talking
I mean, his
about?
daddy was the closest one to
That's
him.
bro.
We come on, AG, come
Bro.
on,
That's like
man.
listen to what I'm saying, bro. Y'all niggas not listening. Y'all gotta use your brain. Listen to what I'm saying. Foreign. If me and you is brothers and you get locked up and the cops come ask me where you at, you think I'm gonna tell them?
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Okay. So if a reporter asking me a question, you think I'm gonna tell you what I want you to know, or I'm gonna tell you the truth? I'm gonna tell you what I want you to know.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop that shit, man. Stop being weird,
So
man.
who's bigger? So who's bigger, Ryan or Brian Norman Jr.? Who's bigger? Who's the bigger man? Let's be honest.
Ryan is just taller than Brian Norman.
So Ryan
That's it.
ain't bigger physically than Norman.
No, he just
Oh,
taller.
all
He's
right.
okay. So when you call bigger physically, what are you talking about? Height? Just height?
No, I'm talking about the overall nigga.
Okay.
Ryan looked like a middleweight versus
So
Derek.
this is what I'm trying to tell you. You know why it looked like that to you? Because he taller. What I'm saying is if you get up on Brian Norman and you see his shoulders, you see his arms, you see his wrists,
You see how wide his wrist is. You'll understand what I'm saying.
That's
I'm
just
saying
how
to
he
you.
built. That's his
Listen,
physique.
yeah, so he's a bigger man physically. His bone structure is bigger than the Ryan Garcia's.
I don't know, man. I'm saying
What are
like
you
I feel
talking
like when we
about?
talk
Why you
about
think
Ryan,
why
we
you
be
think why you think Ryan Garcia was able to make 135 pounds and what's name was fighting at 47 ever since the
nigga.
beginning of his
That's when
career?
Ryan was younger. Ryan is a grown
Listen,
man
you not
now.
listening what yeah, and listen what I'm saying, bro. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck is going on, bro? Listen to me, bro. Even if you younger or not, you still made 35.
Okay,
What's the name never even been under 40. He never been under 40. So who's naturally the bigger man? Norman. Norman is naturally the bigger man because if he could have made 35, you don't think he would have went to 35?
Where all the action is.
some niggas ain't trying to cut all that weight. Ryan
Bro,
used to be skinny, bro.
it's because of the bot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just said it. Ryan is skinny.
But but
So that means naturally he's not that big. He's not that big of a guy. He's just tall.
it's a difference from when
Just
you
because you
20 years old to
tall,
when you getting towards your 30s, bro.
bro, just because you tall don't mean you big. You
I'm
just
not saying I'm
tall.
not I ain't said nothing about height this whole time, nigga. Ryan got wide shoulders. Ryan got a big back, bro. That dude,
Yeah,
he ain't
but
got
he's
no skinny ass
skinny.
legs,
Yeah,
bro.
but he's
Ryan is not a small guy.
skinny. Yeah, but he's
And
skinny.
now, no, he is not. If you see
All
Ryan,
right, bro. All
bro,
right,
he's
bro.
not a skinny guy, bro.
I'm
And when,
talking
and
about
when you
niggas. I'm talking about niggas I actually seen in person. You talking about some shit that you trying to tell me I'm tripping. I seen all these niggas, bro. He's skinny, bro.
so
He's
was Devin
skinny. He
so
look
was
big on
okay,
TV because it's. Did you ever hear the phrase "TV make you look 10 pounds bigger"? You ever hear that? That's
Yeah.
true.
I have,
That's
but
true.
listen,
Yeah,
but
and that's
listen.
true.
So when Devin and Brian Norman was face to face, was Bill Haney and Devin not saying you small?
Say it again.
So when Devin and Brian Norman was face to face a couple months ago, back when all that shit happened and they got into it, was Devin and Bill Haney not saying he's small?
You know why? Because before then, all they was doing was watching him on TV.
Okay, but they got
Oh,
right in
so
front
what do
of him,
that
seen
mean?
him eye to eye, and they said he's small, he's small. At
He
no
said he's
point
smaller than.
was he saying
Oh,
Ryan was small.
he said, oh, you smaller than I thought. So what do that mean though?
He's small. He's smaller than Devin. Did Devin
You know
call
why?
Ryan small at any
You know
point?
what Devin. You know what Devin was saying when he said that. He talking about height, bro. He's saying height wise.
No,
He was saying
man.
height wise, bro. You small. You little. You shorter than what I thought you was.
I get what you're saying, but Ryan not a small guy, bro. He just not.
I didn't say he was
And
a
I'm not saying
small
he
guy. I said
and
I didn't
granted
say he
and
was.
granted,
Listen, what
like
I'm saying. I didn't
if you
say he was a. I didn't say he was a small guy. I said compared to Norman, he's the smaller guy. Naturally, Norman is a bigger guy. Norman could be fighting at 54 right now if he want, bro. He
in
gotta
my
make.
Yeah.
opinion,
He gotta.
Norman
I
He
at
agree
gotta
with
make.
that.
Norman at 54, he undersized in my opinion. He got
Yeah, because.
muscles, but Norman
Yeah,
ain't the
yeah, because that's because the elite guys be 6 foot, 5'10", five
yeah.
eleven. Yeah, height wise, he's small. But that's how the game is. You can't pick your height, bro. You play in the NBA, you could be 6 foot or you could be 7 foot. You still in the NBA. You still gotta play ball.
Yeah, but the physicality factor too.
What you mean? Baron Davis was an animal. Iverson was an animal. They didn't give a fuck about niggas being 7 foot. They didn't care. What are you talking about? They were
I
still
get what you're
physical ball
saying, but
players.
just from my perspective, from what I've seen, I feel like in the ring against the competition that's closer to his size. Because granted, okay, if you think Norman is bigger than Ryan, okay, I ain't gonna try to argue that, but we can both agree that Norman has been fighting guys his size or bigger. Ryan Garcia has not been fighting guys his size or bigger.
Can we also agree on this? We haven't seen Norman in the ring with an elite fighter yet.
I mean, who's the elite guys Ryan's been in the ring with?
Tank Davis, nigga.
Where he was the bigger guy, had all the physical
Listen
advantages.
what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. You playing lawyer right now. I don't need you to
I'm really
play.
not. I'm
I
really
don't
not.
need you
I'm
to
playing.
play.
I'm
I don't
playing
need
my
you.
opinion, and I'm
I
trying to
don't
get
need
what
you
you're
to.
saying right now.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
what I'm
understand what you're
saying, what
saying.
I'm saying is, I didn't ask you about Ryan. You brought up Ryan, so that's why I said you playing lawyer. What
No,
I
when I
said,
when
what
I
I
got
asked you
in
was,
here, the
hold on.
conversation when I came in, the
What
conversation
I
was
asked
who
you
has the
was,
most skills,
what
and
I
I was just
asked
saying I
you,
feel like Norman got more skills than Ryan.
what I just asked you was, have we ever seen Brian Norman Jr. in the ring with an elite fighter yet? No, we haven't. All the guys we comparing him to are guys who have fought elite fighters. He hasn't fought an elite fighter, so we don't know. We don't know what he's going to do.
Okay, I agree with that. But can I ask you a question?
So what I'm saying is, hold on. So what I'm saying is, how can we be sure how you gonna perform at the NBA level when you only play college ball?
See, that's a hard ass because it's a difference when you fighting guys that's bigger and stronger. Brian Norman is fighting
How
guys.
can we be sure how you gonna perform if you only play high school and college ball and we talking NBA?
Okay, I see
We
what you're saying, but can I
we
ask you a
can't be
question?
sure. Ask
Can
me
I ask you a
whatever you
question?
want. Ask me whatever you want.
Okay, so does an elite fighter at one weight class automatically translate to an elite fighter at a higher weight class? Yes or no?
Most of the time it do.
So if so, you think Lomachenko was still an elite fighter at 140 and 147?
If Lomachenko never fought at 40 and 47.
Okay, so how can we be sure? The same way you just asked, how can we be sure? How can we be
So
sure that Lomachenko
I'm
would
t-
still be an elite fighter at 140 and
I'm
147?
and this is
Because you beat
why.
a because you
And
beat a
this is
smaller
why.
guy that's elite, don't mean that's a harder
I'm gonna
fight than
tell
a
you
bigger
why.
guy,
I'm gonna
even if
tell
he's
you
not
why.
quote unquote elite.
I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna tell you why you just tried to stretch something. Lomachenko was elite at 26, he was elite at 30, and he was elite at 35. So why wouldn't he be elite at 40?
Shit, why didn't he move up in weight? If that's the case, why didn't he move up to
Bro,
40?
did you hear his story? Over 300 amateur fights. You know what that feel like?
I don't know, bro. I feel like I
That's what
feel
I'm
like
trying
if
to
a
tell you.
fighter can do it, they will do it.
Bro,
But
listen what I'm trying to say, bro. You in some imaginary shit right now, bro.
I'm
Listen to
listening
what
to everything you
bro,
saying.
listen
Just
to
because I don't
bro,
agree, don't mean
listen
I'm
to
not listening.
no, you don't have to agree, bro. I'm asking you to listen to me.
I'm listening.
300 listen to me. 300 amateur fights. On top of that, ever since turning pro, you've been fighting at the elite level.
Mhm.
His first pro fight was a 10-round fight. That means he had to go to an official 8-week camp to get ready for that fight. He's been fighting at an elite level since day one. He fought for a title his second fight. What are you talking about? So when you bring up a Lomachenko, what makes him elite is his skill set. For one, his for two, he never really honestly ducked no smoke. It was a few fights he didn't fight, but he didn't really duck no smoke. He fought whoever they brought to him. Riggin Dial was the shit. He beat him. They brought him Gary Russell. He beat him. They brought him the Axeman, Nicholas Walters. He beat him. It was a lot of fighters they brought to his attention, and he beat him. How was he not elite?
I didn't say he wasn't elite. I just
Yeah,
asked
but
if
what I'm saying is, why wouldn't he be elite going up to 140? Shakur never fought at 140. They trying to negotiate him and Tio
Yeah.
shit,
at one.
and we gonna see how the fuck Shakur fare. I don't think
So
he gonna
what
fare
I'm
that well at
saying is,
140
what makes Shakur not elite at 140 if he haven't fought there? Why is he?
because bigger guys can take punches better. Bigger guys got longer
Yeah,
arms.
but
Bigger
but yeah,
guys
but
can
yeah, but listen to
apply
what
more
you
pressure.
but listen what you saying. You said bigger guys could take punches. He ain't knocking nobody out right now.
But he not knocking guys out, but I feel like Shakur got respectable power at 135. He's
What I'm saying.
still kind of pillow, but he got respectable power.
What I'm saying is, bro, if a kid sock you in your eye, you think it's gonna feel good?
I mean, no, but you got
If a
gloves
kid,
on.
if a kid, listen, gloves. You think that help? You think that help the situation? The gloves? Is that what you think,
I mean, if a kid got a glove on and he socked me, I'm probably not worried about it.
bro? Ain't nobody trying to get punched directly in their fucking eye. What I'm trying to tell you is, you get hit in your eye, that shit gonna hurt, no matter who hit you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now with the gloves, what make the gloves even worse is because I can really grip onto something and ball my fist. I can really ball my fist. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I got this fucking wrap that's so professionally tight. It's made tight where this shit feel like a weapon. The gloves don't help. Only reason they use the gloves so they can call it a sport. This ain't no sport. You see what be happening to these niggas?
Right.
It's not no
Nah,
sport. That's not no sport game.
I feel what you saying, but just back to the original point, I just feel like I just feel like I've seen more from Norman in the ring than I've seen from Ryan Garcia, minus the physical attributes. I think a lot of Ryan Garcia's success that we've seen up to this point in his career has been due to his physical attributes, not an elite skill set. That's all I'm saying. I think Norman got better
Every
punches. I think he got better punch variation. I don't know if he got better timing. I think Norman can fight on the inside, mid range, and long range. I think Ryan Garcia is more of a mid range, long range not that good, inside not that good. I just don't see the Ryan Garcia has a better
You know
skill
why?
set
You
than
know
Brian
why? You
Norman.
know why Ryan Garcia is not that good to you on the inside because he's 5'11",
And he
fighting
hasn't
at
had to
one.
do that. So we
So
can't give
that's
him credit.
so
So
that
we can't give him credit for that.
so you answer, but nobody was trying to give him credit for that. All I was saying was he's a better skilled fighter than a Norman. Norman makes so many mistakes. If I sat down and showed them to you, you still wouldn't believe me because you don't know what the fuck you looking at. He makes so many mistakes,
I
bro.
mean,
Yo,
tell me. I'm
I
open
can't
ears.
tell. I can't tell you because you don't understand.
How don't I
How can
understand? I've been watching boxing a long time. If you
you
tell me,
said
oh,
watching? You
he keep
said
his
watching boxing. You said watching and actually doing something is different, bro. I'm trying, and I'm not trying to play you. That's not me trying to play you. That's like all
no.
right. That's like where you work at. Where you work at right now.
I work with kids. I'll say that.
All right, so you work with kids, right? However you work with the kids, you work with kids. I don't work with kids. So that means if I came into your field, you would feel disrespected if I told you how to work with kids and you know what this is my first day working with kids.
No, I wouldn't feel disrespected, but I would try to convey to you what I do on your level. That don't mean I would look at you and say, "Oh, you ain't gonna understand what I'm telling you about." I would try to convey to you what I'm saying on your level, the
You
same
ain't
way
just
you
hear
could try to convey to me on my level.
you ain't just hearing what I said. I said if I came to your job and I told you what to do, I'm trying to tell you what to do, and you've been doing this shit with these kids, you would feel
But
disrespected,
I'm not
brother.
trying to tell you what to do. I'm asking you to explain to me. That's the
No, you
difference.
asking me to explain something that you don't understand. So you trying to
So
tell
that's
me.
why. So that's why I'm asking you to explain it to me.
I can't explain it to you because you don't understand.
Well,
It's
you
gonna
must not
say
be that good at
it's
your job if you can explain something to me.
You
no,
you're
no, no,
not
no.
comprehending what he's saying.
Now you
I'm
say it again, gang.
I'm
You not
comprehending, but I still.
you
Why don't
you
you explain it and
okay.
then see if I comprehend it
You
instead of just
can't be
saying, "No, I can't tell you
comprehending
because you don't
because he
comprehend."
has explained why Ryan Garcia is more skilled than Brian Norman Jr.
He really
All of
hasn't. He really hasn't.
oh
He's the only thing he said is he's been in the ring with better fighters, and the only better fighter is really just Tank Davis. I'm
So
sorry,
that
but
mean you wasn't
Ryan Garcia's resume is not that
so that mean you
extensive.
wasn't
Besides Tank Davis,
that mean you wasn't listening to the conversation because I did explain it earlier. I did explain it. First of all, he lighter on his feet than Norman. That's first of all. Second of all, his jab is way better than Norman's. Brian Norman, Devin, what's his name? Ryan Garcia jab is way better.
so give me a
His
fight.
reflex. Listen to me, gang. His reflexes are way better than Brian Norman Jr.'s. His defense, his Ryan Garcia defense is better than Brian Norman Jr.'s.
And see,
It
and see,
is.
and see. This the thing. Like I hear what you're saying, right? But
How is it not? How is it not when you getting cracked? Every fight he get cracked. Even Sasaki ran upside his head, bro.
Sasaki's a very good. Has Ryan Garcia ever fought somebody as aggressive as Sasaki?
Aggressive as Sasaki.
Aggressive, like you gonna hit me my shit and I'm gonna
Oh.
keep coming. Besides Duarte.
I just gave y'all the fight, and you told me that he got hit a lot and he didn't, and then he knocked the guy out.
So all right.
I
So
just
before
got
I
done
keep
watching
going.
the fight, bro. I
So
just
do
got
you?
done watching it.
So do you like are you one of the guys that don't believe in CompuBox? Because I'm kind of hit or miss with CompuBox sometimes. Or do you like?
That's how I know you don't understand. You just brought
I'm
up
just
calcu. Bro, listen to what I'm telling you, bro. You just brought up CalcuBox, bro. That's how I know you really don't. How old are you, bro?
okay. I'm
How old are you?
29. I'm
So that's what I'm
29.
trying. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's a lot. What city you in, brother?
I'm from the Charlotte area.
All right, so listen, find a gym and get in that motherfucker, man. Cause you talking crazy. You just asked me about CalcuBox. What?
Bruh, you got to score a fight by how many punches it landed
Bro,
versus how
you
many I
can't
landed.
score. You can't. Tell me one
oh
way how a
god.
computer can keep up with a fight.
So can the human? So the thing about it is the humans keep up with the punches and they
So
put it
who's
in the
all right? So
CompuBox.
so all right. So in order for CalcuBox to keep up with the fight, who's controlling CalcuBox?
There's people on the sideline that counts how many punches are getting hit, how many punches are landed. And to
So
be
what
honest
it?
with you personally, I think they
So
should
how can
use.
you determine? So if your back is turned to a fighter and he land a shot, how can you tell he landed that shot if his back is turned towards you?
I mean, I don't
You
know.
get
They've been doing it
you
for
getting
they've
where I'm
been doing
coming
it for
from?
years
You
though.
get but do you get yeah, but it's all bullshit for TV. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's for the entertainment aspect, bro. It's to sell the people on something that's not happening, bro. Trust me what I'm telling.
So the
Bro, listen
numbers is
to
bullshit, is what
bro,
I'm
listen.
hearing.
Bro, listen to me, bro. Since I was 12 years old, I've been doing this shit, bro. Listen to me. It's just for entertainment, bro. Count you box, bro. How? It don't make sense. How? How the fuck can it count? How could a computer keep up with a fight? How? You just told me a
It,
human being. Hold on. You just told me a human being would have to control the computer. So therefore, they only calling what they can see. But if the fighter's back is turned towards you and he land an uppercut and you don't see it because his back is turned towards you, how can you count the shot?
I mean, personally, I think they should use AI to score the punches.
How the
Personally,
fuck they gonna use AI? How?
because AI can tell like how
Bro,
the
you
velocity of the
tripping,
punches.
bro. You is tripping right now, bro.
Okay, you saying I'm tripping, but at the same time,
Bro,
how
you
does
really tripping, bro.
so listen, if you saying a human can't keep up the punches or whatever, how can the judge do it? And the judge is the ones that score the fight.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to.
Like I'm asking a legitimate question. Like,
Don't we see fights all the time where the judging is fucked up?
yeah, we do.
So if a human being that's sitting right at ringside can get it fucked up, you don't think a computer can fuck up?
I think a computer will actually probably be more accurate and probably less biased
How?
than humans.
How?
Depends on
It's
how you. It
created
depends on how
a
you program it.
computer is created by a human being. And so if a human being got mistakes, don't the computer gonna have mistakes?
It could, but at the
So
same
the
time,
same
it
way,
like if you,
so you could buy a brand new car. Do that mean it won't fuck up? No, it still can fuck up.
it ain't supposed to fuck up
How? Why? It's made to
because
fuck
it's
up.
brand new.
It's made to fuck up though. They make these cars to have a lifeline where all right, after 6 months something gonna go wrong. After a year something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna go wrong, bro. Something's gonna be off, bro. They selling us a dream. When they sell us these cars and shit, and they sell us shit, they selling us a dream. The reason I know this shit to be true, because the first thing you brought up to me was CalcuBox. How? How?
I just, well, but before I said that, I asked you, do you agree with copy box or do you
Let me
not? And
tell
then
you,
from
let me
there,
tell you,
I was gonna
let me tell
base
you,
whatever I
let
was
me
gonna
tell
say
you,
next.
let me tell you what they used to do in the amateurs. So it used to be 5 judges in the
Mm-hmm.
amateurs, right? And all 5 judges got clickers in their hands, and they used to keep score. 3 out of the 5 judges would have to click the button at the same time in order for the shot to be scored. So that means if 3 judges were late scoring, that means that point just didn't go through. You understand what I'm telling you?
Right, but honestly, that's not a terrible system because for three people to
Yeah, but
agree over 3 people to not agree, that's a pretty good system for judges, I
Yeah,
think.
but it's based off their reaction. It's not based off them agreeing. We could all agree, but if I react late, the point don't go in. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So you got a button, you got 2 buttons in your hand, one for the blue corner, one for the red corner. We all got to click the same button at the same time for the point to be issued. If it doesn't get clicked at the same time, then the point don't go in. Therefore, it's a flaw in the system. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah,
So
I
so so none of this shit about the numbers that you see pop up on the screen and all that weird, none of that shit matters, bro. That's why they say don't even pay attention to the judges. Go in there and you be your own judge and get a nigga the fuck up out of there. Or you beat him half to death to the point nobody can deny you to win, bro. You can't base some shit off some computer. That's crazy. That's crazy to even think you could do that. And I'm telling you out of respect. I'm telling you, when you watch fights, bro, you gotta really watch fucking fights. But then you first of all gotta understand what you watching.
I
That's
do, and I
yeah,
also
you
score, and I
saying you
also
do,
score
but I don't know
fights.
that.
I also score fights on my
Ye-
the
Yeah, that's
I got a
cool.
box score app, and a lot of times when I score fights, my scores be pretty accurate. So
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
cool. I get that. That's fine. What I'm telling you is I understand from what you just said earlier about these fighters having different skill sets. One being, I know you don't know what you're looking at. You don't know what you're looking at. You don't.
Hey man, I
I know
mean,
for a fact. So you mean to tell me that when you think of Brian Norman, the first thing you think is skills?
I think that he is a very, very well-rounded fighter. I think he's
Is
one of the
that
most.
the
I think he's one of the most well-rounded fighters I see in the sport today.
all right? So
Actually,
November 22nd, we gonna find out.
November 22nd, I'll be surprised if the fight goes more than 6 rounds. I'll be
November
surprised.
20. No beat
So
November,
you think so you think
and
Devin
that's
Haney gonna beat Brian
crazy,
Norman
and
Jr.?
that's crazy. You said that. That's
I'm
crazy. You
asking
said
you.
that.
You think
That's
Devin Haney's gonna beat Brian Norman
Devin
Jr.?
Haney. Listen to me, brother. Listen to me. Devin Haney is gonna cook Norman, bro. He's gonna
I
cook
feel
Norman,
deeply.
bro.
I feel deeply for you if you
Okay.
believe that. And
All right.
actually,
My
whenever
cash
I
app,
think,
my cash
see, I
app,
feel
my cash app is GregieCash, GreGie Cash. Send me whatever you want after he beat that ass.
so. Just whatever I want, I can bet 10, I can bet 50, I can bet whatever.
You can bet whatever you want and send it to me when you're done, bro.
All right, just cause I
November
fuck
twenty
with just
second,
cause
bro.
I fuck with you, Greg, I'm gonna put 50 on it just for me and you. All right.
All
So
right, man.
remember me.
All
My
right.
name, I'm Next Gen Combat Sports, Kingdom Demetrios. I got the Air Tree and shit on Twitter. But just to give you something. See, you remember back when Ryan Garcia fought Devin the first time, and I get it, all the Ostarine shit. But I think the last video I put on my page before I took a break from YouTube because I had some stuff going on. I had to learn different skill sets, and it's just a lot to kind of juggle everything. When I picked Ryan Garcia to whoop Devin Haney's ass, I picked Ryan Garcia.
Talk to
I
me.
picked I picked Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia was a young fighter in his prime. Ryan Garcia had punching power. Ryan Garcia was athletic. Ryan Garcia, he just had the physical attributes to beat Devin. So in my estimation, in him beating and Brian Norman beating him, it's all the same shit. The same reason I picked Ryan Garcia to whoop Devin Haney's ass. I'm picking the same way for Brian Norman to whoop Devin Haney's ass, except I believe Brian Norman Jr. has more skills than Ryan Garcia. So
I
we
have
gonna
a
see who.
question for
So
you.
we gonna see how it go down. And I
And
and I
and
and like I
and
said, I'll be surprised if it go longer than 6 rounds. I'll be very
and
surprised.
Okay,
Jeff, before you ask the question, my bad, Jeff.
you good?
You
You good?
a next gen. You know why I wouldn't say you was wrong for picking Ryan? Because that theory had already been tested in the amateurs. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is my question. You saying all of these physical traits, right?
Yeah.
I personally think Ryan got into Devin's head and Devin used the wrong game plan. You never seen Devin stand in the middle of the ring and fight like he did against Ryan. He usually boxes. I think the game plan is gonna matter November 2nd, and I think Bill's gonna have a good one.
See, this the problem, Jeff. See, this the problem with that theory. See, Devin Haney has built his whole career. Somebody here echoing. I think somebody echoing. But Devin Haney has built his whole career fighting smaller fighters with shorter arms. You understand that when you have longer arms than another fighter, you ain't got to chase them. When you fight a guy that got the same length arms as you or longer, you can literally sit there and for them to hit you, they're gonna be in range for you to hit them. As opposed to when you're fighting guys with shorter arms, anytime you can hit them, they might not be able to hit you. But when you fighting a guy that got longer arms, anytime you can hit them, they can hit you back. And that's where he was fucked up with Ryan. He's never fought anybody with longer arms than him. And it's the same thing with Brian Norman Jr. So you can want to be on your back foot all you want, but guess
So
what?
so
When
so
you
can I ask
decide
the
to try to
question?
punch to score a point, you're gonna be able to get hit too.
So can I ask the question? Is
What's
there
up?
is there is there a speed difference when you talk about Ryan Garcia and Brian Norman?
I think Ryan Garcia is fast, and Ryan Garcia is he
I
got a
just
he
said
got
is
a
there
different switch.
I just said is there a speed difference between Ryan Garcia and Norman?
I think Ryan Garcia might be a little bit faster than Norman.
Okay, is there a height difference between Ryan Garcia and Norman?
Norman probably I mean, Ryan Garcia probably an inch or two taller, if that.
No, he about 3 inches taller.
Maybe, maybe
No,
not.
it's not a no. What's the name is Brian Norman is about 5'7" and a half, 5'8" maybe, and Ryan Garcia is about 5'11".
They say Ryan Garcia is 5'11".
No,
If you look on CompuBox, he's
He's
5'9".
seen these
he
people
just
in real
said count.
life.
He just said county box again, bro.
I mean,
Bro,
I meant box rec. I meant box rec.
the
He's
man,
seen these people in real life.
bro, the
Okay, that
man.
don't mean Greg Hackett
No,
got
what
a.
I'm saying, what I'm telling, bro, I'm not. It's not about me having a magic wand or none of that. I'm telling you, the man is every bit of 5'11". If you can't see that in the ring, if you can't see that, then what you watching?
I mean, I
So
don't
when you
know.
talk about physical attributes, yeah, his physical attributes are even better than Norman's at the same time. So and what I keep trying to say is he was already a op to Devin Haney, they had already went through it 6 times. So they know each other well. They know each other well. Part of the confidence was the Ostarines. The other part was I know you. I
Okay, well,
know
I
you.
ain't gonna argue. I ain't gonna argue the height thing because they have been saying Ryan's that tall for a long. I don't think he's that tall. I think a lot of these niggas be lying about their height, to be honest with you. But back to the he's a op. He's been knowing. We not gonna sit here and act like Devin Haney ain't been getting cracked by left hands his whole career. He was getting
Bro,
cracked
you
by
know,
left hands against
so
Lodars.
so so
He been
are we
getting
going
cracked by left hands
so
against JoJo Diaz. He been getting
so
cracked by left
so
hands against Lomachenko. He's been
and
getting
with
cracked
that
by left hands.
and with that being
It's not a
said,
secret.
is it also not a secret that we've been watching Brian Norman get cracked with right hands?
Shit, we've been watching Brian Norman get cracked by welterweight right hands, not Devin Haney's right hand.
No,
We
no, no,
all
no,
know
no,
Devin Haney
no, no, no.
caliber.
You keep no, but you keep trying to rearrange what was being said. A
It's
right
not
hand is a
rearranging
right,
his facts.
bro.
It's not rearranging his facts.
You is rearranging it because listen what I said. I never said anything about weight class. I said right hands. It don't matter the weight class. You still getting caught with the shot.
And when he's getting
It-
caught with the shot, what's he doing back?
He going down. I seen him go down. I seen him get cut. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, my rebuttal to that is when
Why we trying to play it? This is what I'm trying to understand. Why we trying to play it like Brian Norman is invincible? Where did that come
I'm not
from?
saying he's invincible. I'm just saying Brian Norman has shown the level of durability that I'm not sure that Devin Haney has.
What the fuck are you talking? What the
Hey,
fuck?
All right, let's talk
hey,
So
about
if
it.
a
Greg.
Let's
man,
talk about it.
so if a man, so listen to me. So if a man get dropped 3 times and get up each time and keep fighting, that's not durability?
That's a level of durability, but it's not
What?
maximum durability.
Yeah, hey,
Come on,
I'm
bro.
out of here, man.
Hey, bro,
I'll be
leave
in the
boxing
next show,
alone, man.
gang.
Yeah, you gotta leave. Come on, bro.
I'm out of here,
I'm just
You
gang.
gotta
saying,
leave
bro.
box. You
We
gotta
ain't
leave
gonna act like
boxing,
Devin wasn't damaged as good after the first
bro.
round.
You
Like
gotta leave boxing
he
alone,
really
gang.
probably
You
never
got,
recovered after that first round. If we being honest,
bro. You
like
gotta leave boxing alone,
okay, and
bro.
I understand you rock with boots and Brian Norman,
No, I didn't
but
say
you
nothing
gotta be
about
honest about
boots.
the
I never
situation.
said nothing about boots, bro. This don't have nothing to do.
I understand
I
all that.
never listen what I'm saying, bro. You brought up boots. I never said nothing about boots. I never brought up boots this whole conversation. I never brought up boots. So for you to say that, that's wow. Cause I never said nothing about boots. I never said nothing about them. So I don't even get where that came from. What I'm saying is, bro, what you gotta do is if you gonna keep fucking with boxing, you gotta find a gym, a real gym where they really in there boxing.
Can't hear. I think he might have went out or something. Yeah, G, you went out. You went out, fam. Bro, I ain't mess up nothing, bro. But since I'm still here, I'm gonna just say like I really do believe Devin getting cooked. It's nothing against Devin. I ain't no Brian Norman Jr. fanboy. I'm telling you, I was a Ryan Garcia fan, but Ryan Garcia in the last few years, he just showed me some stuff, and he might not be an elite fighter. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, I just think Devin Haney, he's been exposed. If he can beat Brian Norman Jr. and show that all was the Ostarine and all that stuff, maybe maybe he can prove me wrong. But at this point, you go you go back to my video when I said the reason I said Ryan Garcia is gonna beat him. I think it's the same reason that Brian Norman Jr. gonna beat him. And I still stand on Brian Norman Jr. got more skills than Devin Haney. I stand on. I mean, not Devin Haney. Well, yes, Devin Haney too, but I still stand on Brian Norman Jr. got more skills than Ryan Garcia. I stand on that.
Coda, what up, Coda?
What up, though, man? What up? What up? What up?
All right, bro.
Oh,
I just cause my shit cut off, bro. And to me, I cause I don't even it's not even an opponent's thing to me, bro. Like what I'm going to sum that whole conversation up to is what I mean is And just really think about this. If Ryan Garcia, right, we all called him a one trick pony for his whole
Exactly.
career.
They act like
We
we
all
forgot
called
that
him that.
though. They act like we forgot that. Like everybody wasn't saying Ron Garcia wasn't this basic flat foot Mexican for
You
the last
got
5 years.
you
Like
gotta
that
let the
they really
man.
was
You
saying
gotta
that the
let
last
you
five
gotta
years.
let the man talk, bro.
Please,
I'm just
thank you,
I'm just
G.
adding to his point because
Thank
I
you.
agree with him.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but you passionate about what's the name? Just send me my money, bro. November
All right,
twenty
we
second.
gonna see who's sending who
November
money. So we gonna
November
see who's
twenty
sending who money.
second.
So
November
so when
twenty
hey,
so
but
when
look,
Norman
second.
stop
but look,
paying, make sure you send me
but
my
look,
money.
but look,
We gonna
next
stop
gen,
him, bro.
because look, and that's what I see. And G, you know me, bro. I come from a neutral. I don't care too much about none of these niggas for real. I just like to watch boxing, man. You know what's going on, and that's why I just say the fight is so fucking intriguing because it got us really arguing over this shit, bro. Because I'm all I'm trying to say is if Ryan Garcia was able to get to him, I can see Brian Norman getting to him, but then
Foreign.
I
Foreign.
can also go ahead.
My cash app is GregieCash. On the 23rd, send me whatever you want to send me, bro.
I want
Real
my
quick,
50, Greg.
real quick.
Bro, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit the channel, bro. It's nothing. You know me. I'm gonna hit the channel, bro. I put my money where my mouth is all the time. I'm gonna hit the channel, man.
And
Cause
I'm telling you, if
but you
I'm
know what?
wrong, I'm sending
But you know
50.
what? I actually, I'm not even betting you because I want Devin to win. I just wouldn't be surprised if I saw Brian win. I want Devin to win.
I don't care who win. I'm just talking about boxing.
Listen, I'll take that bet. I don't know what he's talking about. Listen, I wanna just make a comment about the left hook thing, right? And y'all know I've like I've been on Ryan Garcia's side like a lot of the time, which makes a lot of people think he's my favorite fighter or something. But it was just a situation. But in this situation, Brian Norman, right? So I was watching Mill City today. He had an interview with Elijah Garcia. Elijah
Yep.
Garcia
Elijah Flores.
sparred both Brian Norman Jr. and Ryan Garcia, and he said that they both got great left hooks,
Yep.
but but Ryan has to catch you coming in or time you, like, or he has to be right in front of you. But Brian could be at a distance and he's explosive. He knows how to be tricky and crafty with the left hook and catch you. So like, yeah, obviously Ryan's faster, but he said Brian Norman is very very much fast and knows how to close that distance because he's explosive. So like he knows positioning.
Yep.
So I mean, I'm gonna go with the dude who said he sparred both of them. So in my opinion as well, I think Brian Norman got better feet than Ryan, but I really only think that because Ryan is lazy. I think if Ryan was dedicated, like he'd be a top dog actually. You know what I'm saying, in the
Mm-hmm.
generation overall. But he's lazy, so like therefore, like I think Brian Norman overall right now is a more dangerous type of guy. Like I just and yeah, I see all the brute stuff. I see all of that. I know that Santillan, whatever, he's been fighting these guys, but he's been doing what he had to do against these guys and getting better because
Yep.
Jin Sasaki, in my opinion, is better than Santillan, or whatever. Like in that, like his performance wise, obviously Santillan got more stain, especially over here in the USA, whatever. But from what I watch, if I feel like if they both fight, Jin Sasaki will be Santillan or Santillan, whatever his name is, right? So not to be disrespectful, I just don't know. So I just feel like Brian Norman is getting better and better and better, and he's like he's becoming into himself. He's getting that confidence. His footwork's getting better. His speed's getting better. Just reaction. Like overall that boxing IQ reaction in the ring, like just to react, to know what to do. It's just he's not thinking as much. You see him more loose in there. He's more comfortable. He's not as stiff. So I just feel like I think Brian Norman going doing dirty, so I definitely take that bet times 1,000. Like I don't know what you want to do, Greg, but I think you tripping tonight.
My cash app is Greggy Cash.
Mine is
GREGIE Cash.
mine is mine is mine is the Coda THEEC0DA. You're so you know what I'm saying?
Quoted
I'm just
you
saying.
quoted you folks. I ain't worried about you because I could catch up to you. It's this next gen motherfucker I'm worried
Bro, I'm
about.
gonna be around, bro. I swear to God, I'm gonna be around, and I'm talking about
Coda,
50,
Coda. I know
Ah,
one
and I
thing.
need my 50. I need
one
my
thing.
And,
answer,
and
bro.
and
One,
next gen, I'm gonna say this too, bro. If I was you, I would tread lightly. They got a bounty on you in the chat too. I ain't gonna
Bruh,
cap.
nigga, bruh.
They got
Every
a
platform I
hot
go
lick
on,
on you.
niggas hate in the chat. Like that shit don't mean nothing to me. To
bro,
me, it's a
listen,
bunch of avatars. It don't
Yeah,
mean
but
shit
over
to
here,
bro.
me.
bro, you might be banned forever. You might not get a chance to ever get back up on
I
this
mean,
path.
if
No,
I
Greg,
ain't gonna
it's
lie.
Greg channel. If Greg ain't banning me, I'm good.
Nah, he'll come
no,
up. He'll come up. Listen,
no.
yo,
The
next
only way.
gen.
Nigga, I ain't
Listen,
scared.
Greg,
Nigga,
my
I ain't
man, and
scared
all
of none of
that.
these niggas, bro. These
Hey,
niggas, that's all
Listen,
they
Greg, my
say.
man, and
All
all
they
that.
do is talk, bro.
Yo,
That's
next
all they
gen,
do.
next gen. Listen, Greg, my man, and all that, and you fucking around, we'll get jumped in here. But I agreed with everything you said. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking
That's what
around,
I'm
but I
saying.
did
Like,
agree with not everything, but a lot. I agreed with a lot of what you said. I think Greg is probably a little sleepy. It's past his bedtime. So I think he's just a little delirious
no,
right
no,
now.
you
So
you know,
pardon me
what I'm saying is,
for my
bro,
friend's
because next
actions.
gen, I agree with you, right? And I was agreeing with you, bro, because we had the same point. But see, where you lose me at is when you say that Brian Norman has more skills than Devin. Like that wasn't even ever the conversation. The
I
reason,
believe he do. But Devin
no,
has
bro.
listen for it. Listen. Devin Haney has zero inside game. Zero.
But
Oh
see,
yeah,
and
this
look,
boy
next
Zero
gen, and
crazy.
inside
that's this is
game.
what I was gonna say. See, and that's why Greg told you to go to the gym. Because see, like when you say inside and outside, that has nothing to do, like that's being skilled
Yes, it
makes
does.
you be able.
Yes, it
Hold
does,
on,
bro. Yes,
hold
it
on, hold on.
does,
Just
bro.
let me explain. Being skilled makes you be able to fight inside and outside. I agree, but
That's
but
not
but when you
true. That's not
but when you
true. That's
hold
not
on, but when
true.
you hold on,
Let him
hold on,
finish.
When
Let him
have you
finish.
seen Devin? When have you seen Devin do anything on the inside except
Zero inside game.
Clint? Except
just hear what I'm
Clint.
saying. Before y'all chew the point, just hear what I'm saying. What I'm
No,
saying
but
is the
I
reason
mean,
why
but let's
Greg
keep it
was saying
real
like go
though.
to a gym is because when you first go to boxing, there's certain things that you learn. Fundamentals. Those are the skills. Like a
Nigga, the
jab,
first thing you learn
footwork.
is
Those
footwork.
those are the
That's the
skills,
first thing
bro.
you learn.
It's not like once you get those skills down, then you can fight inside and outside. But you have to have the footwork and the jab and simple basic fundamentals, master that, and then those become skills. That's what
Okay,
like
okay.
and,
All right, but what
that's
that
what I'm
got to do
saying.
with inside fighting though? Like, what does that got to do
Inside
with
fighting
Devin
is a
fighting on the
inside
And
fighting
inside?
that's
is
what
a
I'm
He doesn't.
saying.
He
It has nothing to do with inside fighting, and that's why I said Brian Norman doesn't have more skills because skills is not a matter of inside or outside fighting. It's not none of
Hold
that.
on.
that's a
That has
part of
nothing
Real
your
to do
quick,
with
let me
skill
skill.
finish
set.
because
That's a part of your
my shit
skill
echo.
set.
Let me say something because my shit echo. Real quick. Right. So I feel like skill. What do you mean? Fighting on the inside is a set of skills, bro. So like knowing how to pin and pin and catch a like an open spot or like shit like that or like learning head control or learning like guard control
Knowing how to catch and shoot, knowing how to
shifts on
roll
the
under shot
inside
and return
all that
fire.
shifts on the
Like that's a
inside all
whole
that shit
skill
on the
set.
inside bro hold on yeah that's a skill set bro like all of that is skill you dig what I'm saying like that is skill so I understand what you're saying like yeah I mean I just feel like if the fight is in the middle or in the inside is all Brian Norman. And even on the outside, I don't feel like I said this like a couple of days ago to G. I don't feel like Devin is the same Devin that's that sharp Devin as before. You dig what I'm saying? Like otherwise, I'd say Devin has all the reason that he's gonna fucking smoke him 12-0.
And Coda, you know
But
what you brought up a good point, right? Because that's exactly what I was trying to say to G. Is that I think that the fight is either gonna go two ways. I completely agree. If the fight is fought in the middle or on the inside, the middle of the ring, you get what I'm saying, or the edges, the ropes, then yeah, Brian Norman, it's gonna be a tough night for Devin Haney, right? But that's why when bro first asked what's the main 3 points, if you was the coach, I said my main point would be for Devin Haney instead of turning him all night back up some because you're right. I completely agree. Brian Norman is explosive enough to get to you, but if Devin is there and then out the way, he can't get there, and then you catch him on the way coming in. So you get what I'm saying? Like that's why I say that this fight is good because Devin Haney is skilled enough to do a few things to where he can keep Brian Norman's power negated as least as possible. But then there is a few ways that I can see Brian Norman catching him. And I am using a Ryan Garcia fight because I think that Brian Norman is more skilled. So I feel like if Ryan Garcia was able to catch him, I'm not saying Brian gonna catch him with the left hook, but he's gonna exchange with him for sure more than once. So I think that's gonna be interesting too. Another interesting point is if Devin Haney can control the ring against Brian Norman, and if Brian Norman can actually get to Devin Haney. Like it's a few things, but that's all I was trying to get through it. I don't think it's a 50-50 fight to me.
I mean, I think that was, in my opinion, I feel like that was always the thing. If Devin could keep him on the outside, then at the end of his punches, then I mean he could win the fight. If Brian Norman could cut the distance, he could win the fight. I was saying like inside, like fighting. I'm not talking about ropes or nothing. I'm not talking about in the ring. I'm talking about fight
exchanging
skills,
when they
like
head to head.
combat inside.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
if
you.
you're gonna fight in the inside or in a 50-50 position, like which is in the mid range, like then I feel like that's Brian Norman's fight. If Devin
But
could keep him
Coda,
at the
see,
end of
that's
his,
why I say this
hold
fight
on,
is so
hold.
difficult.
Let me finish right quick.
My bad, my bad.
My shit echo. So if Devin could, obviously if Devin could keep him at the end of his punches, yeah, like whatever. But the shit is that you can't be like, oh, if Devin could do this and this, then he'll win, if you've never seen Devin do those type of things, right? So I'm talking about what you just explained, like catch him coming in, like, or some shit like that. Like Devin is not like that explosive type that he's gonna like try to, I don't know, dip something and try to catch somebody coming. I feel like he's the more like technical. He's trying to box you, I'll point you, whatever. And even that type of Devin, I haven't seen in a while. I seen it versus Regis, but come on, Regis, like he was about to retire. Regis is not no Brian Norman. He was old. He's not young,
That's
etc.
a
So
fact.
like, I just feel like, again, that's just how I feel. I feel like if Devin was old Devin, Linares Devin, man, like at this point, like listen, it'd be a long night for Brian Norman. But right now, as I see it, man, and all the momentum, everything, confidence, everything, I think he gonna do Devin dirty. Another reason, another thing that people say is that Devin Haney, oh, he's gonna fight. He fighting anybody. He not scared to fight Norman. I feel like he had to take this fight. I don't feel like he had a choice. Like after he did that in Fatal Fury with Jose Ramirez, like I don't feel like Turkey Al Sheikh gave him another option. I feel like that was the option. If you're gonna go to 147, then you got this fight. That's what I'm gonna offer you, and that's why they had to take it. I mean, that's just my opinion. I heard a couple of things.
Nah. So your opinion is valid, bro. You know it's respected. But my rebuttal to that, bro, is that's what I mean. Well, you just said it. You said the key point to what I meant and my entire breakdown. The main important thing is that Brian Norman has to get on the inside. He has to win this fight. He has to, and that's why I say the fight is so intriguing, because we saw Devin Haney keep a guy away all night, multiple times.
But what
We saw
guy?
him do that.
See, I'm gonna do a Greg on you now. But what guy against who? Who he
Devin
kept
80?
away? Who? Yes, who?
He kept
I'm being dead
fights,
serious.
he
I'm
keeps
being
the
dead
guys away.
serious.
That's how he wins the fight.
I understand, but tell me the guys. Who was his best, most sharp shooting performance?
And see, and that's not even sharpshooting. When I mean keep away, it's keeping away. So we can say Jose Ramirez, even if, but that's what I mean. Even if you go in there,
you're not gonna win a
that
fight
game
like
plan,
that, bro.
it's going to work. All he has to do is throw more punches into it. So I don't think that.
That's the type of fight you want to watch, though. That's the type of fight you want to watch. You think that's? I mean, listen, whatever. I mean, if you like that, whatever. I don't think that's the art of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Pernell Whitaker. I've seen defensive fighters. I've seen Floyd Mayweather. I've seen even Prince Nazim. I've seen these nice flashy guys that stay on the outside and they're good defensively and score points and break a fighter down. I've never seen nothing like what Devin did that night. I've never seen that, bro. Never in my life. That was like really like honestly disappointing. Like it's disappointing. I don't want to see that again. So
Coda, what you saying? So what you saying is Devin Haney has never been a master boxer. That's what you saying.
Nah, you heard me say he was.
I don't know.
What I'm saying.
I don't know.
What I'm saying.
That's where you lose me.
That's where you lose me. Hold on. What I'm saying. I said he was a master boxer. What I'm saying is that against who? So he did look sharp against Linares. Although he got cracked in the 10th round, he looked sharp against Linares. He looked sharp against Gamboa. He looked sharp against those guys. And those were my favorite Devin Haney's. After that, it got a little funny. Cambosis,
Coda,
you
Coda.
know, Cambosis too. He smoked Cambosis, but like I'm talking about like the respect of the level of competition, right? So then Gamboa was on last legs. Linares, he looked good against these guys, but then after that, right? So he went to 140. He fought Regis Prograis. He did a great job, but these are the guys he did that against. He goes to 140, well, 143, whatever, and he fights Ryan Garcia, and he looks funny. So then whatever, the fight, whatever with Ryan, whatever, it didn't count. So he comes back, fights Jose Ramirez. Go watch the fight again. Every time he threw a
And
jab, he
completely
had
shutting him out.
real quick though. Every time he threw the jab, bow and arrow effect. Yes, he completely shut him out, but he was running around. And then it's Jose Ramirez. So all right, he's running around. So Jose Ramirez doesn't want to close the distance. I don't know what if he's scared or what, or they paid him or what. I don't know what's going on, but he doesn't want to close the distance. He doesn't want to throw punches. Brian Norman's not gonna fight like that. So if you want to run around, I mean, go ahead and try to ride around. That's like what Shakur was saying against Zepeda. He's not going to be able to just run around all night because Zepeda's going to get to him. He's going to have to sit in there and fight. He's going to have to make you respect me. I'm going to have to make you respect me in order for you not to like be cracking down on me, just bombing away. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, Coda, that's why I was arguing. I mean, well, not really arguing, but that's why I was saying that Brian Norman is more skilled, because I agree that Devin Haney is going to have to get the respect of Brian Norman. But where I think that if Brian Norman doesn't hurt Devin Haney early, I think where it gets tough is that Devin Haney has been to a way higher level than Brian Norman, bro. And that's a fact. So, yeah, we could say that Devin Haney was catching fighters at perfect timing and it was perfect placement, however you want to call it, right? But he's only looked bad in these past two fights. And the last one, you could say he looked bad, okay, however you want to slice it, right? But he only looked bad in one other fight in his whole career. 30 plus fights, bro, where he literally shut niggas out. So I don't know what you're talking about. But I before Ryan Garcia, I damn near
bad about
Devin
Devin.
Haney getting touched for real. Like he never really used to get touched.
No, you're right.
Huh?
You're right. I never said nothing bad about Devin, so I don't know why you say you don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm not. You know, come on, bro. You know, I'm not trying to degrade your point, but what I'm saying is that with Devin Haney being able to masterly box all these different type of styles, I don't think that Brian Norman is going to be anything different. But where I think the fight gets interesting, like I keep saying, is that Ryan Garcia was able to catch him with the same punch. So I'm gonna keep saying, Brian Norman Jr. to me is more skilled. He has more in his bag than just a left hook. So he's gonna be able to catch Devin. That's where I think Devin has to either decide what he wants to do, which is grab his nuts, exchange, get his respect, or Devin Haney's gonna run. I think either way, Devin Haney can win in those fights, but I think Brian Norman can only win one way, and that's on the inside. Simple.
I mean, hey, listen, I respect it. Although Ryan did catch Devin, but Devin's game plan was ego driven. It was ego founded. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they're gonna come into this fight like that. I don't think that he'll win a fight. He'll win the fight versus Brian Norman if he fights like he fought Jose Ramirez. I absolutely don't even if it goes 12 rounds. I don't think the judges will give him the fight. I listen. I wasn't saying nothing bad about Devin. Listen, all those he has beat 30 whatever 30 something whatever 32 people whatever. I understand that's cool, but you say all these different styles. Let's be real. He started fighting in Mexico, right? Started fighting in Mexico to how many fights? I mean, how many fights did he have when he came out? 19?
About what? 12, 13?
How many?
7 fights.
All right, 7 fights. So I started watching him when he had like 18 fights or something like that. So 18 fights from there, bro. I was a fan of Devin before I was a fan of Tank, right? So, and I know y'all might not believe me because I don't fuck with Devin now, but I was, right? And that was sharp Devin. He's beating these styles, I understand, but who poses the threat to Devin that Brian Norman poses, right? You say all these different guys. All right, Linares was old, though. You got to pay attention because these details matter, right? So Linares was old. Gamboa was, on he just got knocked out by Tank. Cambosis, we already know what's up with that. Regis, good fighter, but like, end of his career, stuff like that. Like, flat on his feet, slow on his feet, whatever. Finally, he fights a guy. First of all, then he fought Loma, which a lot of people think Loma won. In my opinion, I had it like that too. But anyway, then he fights a guy in Ryan, a guy that's his size and his age, or around his age, and has the same reach, and like it's a fair fight now. Y'all the same size, right? So, and the first fight that he has with somebody that it's like you're my size and my age, and now like we're gonna see, we're both in our prime. He gets smoked, bro. You understand? So then he comes back and fights another old guy. So now he's coming back and moving up to 147 for the first time, and he's gonna fight the hardest puncher in the division. If it's not Rohan Polanco, like
No, he's the
if
hardest
it's
puncher
it's
in the
Brian,
division, bro.
it's
For sure,
Brian
I
Norman.
agree.
Yeah. So he's gonna fight the hardest puncher, and Brian Norman's not just. I don't think he's all like all let's say what was Greg calling
All
it earlier.
power.
He's yeah, I don't think he's all that. Or all power or all just brute. That's what I was gonna say. Brute. I don't think he's all brute, bro. Bro, he set that left hook up with Jen Sasaki. Yeah, it might be Jen Sasaki, whatever, but he set it up, bro. There's certain, you just go back and watch it. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Like it's not, he's not just throwing out there punches hoping to get lucky. Like he's a fighter. He's been boxing. He understands boxing. He understands how to set a punch up. He's a grown ass man that's fucking dangerous. And Devin Haney is known to have a funny chin. You know what I'm
I said
saying?
the same
And
thing. I agree.
even if he does have a good chin, because keeps getting up, he's known to, be wobbled easily and then be scared. Like he fought last fight, he's scared. So where's his confidence at right now? So that's why I said earlier, momentum. The momentum right now is on Brian Norman's side. I'm not sure that I could be confident in Devin Haney going into this fight. And he ran 12 rounds last fight. Like, I mean, literally, he ran more miles that fight than he threw punches. I bet you.
You know,
I bet you.
I got something to say just on the momentum thing, right? Like to me, styles like Devin Haney and Shakur, like momentum damn near goes out the window once you get in the ring with them. Like, yeah, you can have the momentum and the confidence and all that, but I think
My fault.
no, my bad. But I think that when Brian Norman gets in the ring, and if Devin Haney is doing some shit that Brian Norman is not used to, or he's not, like the momentum goes all out the window. And that's what I mean. Like the fight is gonna be big because, like, to me, Norman Senior is talking good and all this and this, right? But Japan is not Saudi, and he's not gonna be like he's probably the A side in this fight, I think, but I'm sure that he's not really the A side. Nobody knows him in Saudi. They know Devin Haney. So it's just like the momentum is not gonna matter. Devin Haney has a style to where it can be 12-0. That's what I mean. Like, that's why the fight is so crazy to me.
But I'm not
It's
talking
it's
about
not as lopsided as motherfuckers just trying to make it seem. It's a 50-50.
yeah, but I don't mean
55-45.
momentum. I don't mean momentum. I don't mean momentum like that. I mean momentum like personally, them two personally. Like Brian Norman feels like his momentum right now. He's on 100. His confidence is on 1,000. He's knocking shit out. Knockout of the year. He's on 1,000. Devin Haney, on the other hand, got knocked out, or got beat up by Ryan, whatever. It didn't count. He was out for a year. He comes back, fights Jose Ramirez. He fights him like that, gets a bunch of backlash. You know what I'm saying? And he obviously fought like that because, his confidence is not there. I mean, he might have like some PTSD a little bit with that he has to work through. He might have that. And it's real. That shit is real, bro. He got beat up bad. So so then that's what I'm talking about. Their personal insecurities and momentum and their confidence level. That's, I'm talking about them personally. I'm not talking about no A side, where the fight is or how they fight. No, none of that. I mean, like, that's aside from all that. The momentum of the fighter, the confidence, the mental space where each fighter is. I feel like Brian Norman in a way better mental space and a comfortable space than Devin Haney, and I feel like that's a big part of it.
And and this is my last point, right? Because that's a great point. as far as the confidence, because I agree that with with the past performances and the way shit's been going, I'm sure Brian Norman is riding on the high, right? But that's what I mean when I say like the confidence in your person. Devin Haney has that type of style to where you can get in a ring with the most confidence, right? And once you see what he's doing, because it's like Brian Norman is only hearing about what Devin Haney does, and he's only watching from past fights what Devin Haney does. But once he gets in the ring, Devin Haney could start doing some shit that Brian Norman Jr. has never been on the level to even sniff. You get what I'm saying? And that's where the confidence becomes shot. And then that's another question, because at that point, will Brian Norman still fight the same, or will he change it up and show us some new shit that we never saw that might work or might get him stopped, or might get him 12-0? You get what I'm saying? Like with the confidence, it's a like confidence could be a good thing until it's not. Because once
I
that
mean,
shit is gone, then you're not confident.
I could dig
Then
it.
you're
That's
not.
true. That's always true. That's especially, you know what, that happened. That happened. When Crawford fought Spence. I,
Exactly.
although Spence was fucked up already, I feel like he was high or something. I don't know what the fuck he was on. But as soon as I saw Crawford jab that man, and the speed was just like he saw that the speed was too much, and like it was
Spence changed
solid,
up.
bro. Like like I just felt like his energy just like, I mean, like he kept trying, obviously that nigga dog, but like, bro, I feel like his whole motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, his whole
And
motherfucking
and you
energy
know the fight.
changed, right?
I
So
don't think.
hold on
I
real
don't
quick,
think.
real
My bad.
quick,
My bad.
right? So yeah, you right on that. But but Devin, how can I say this? Devin, how can I say this? Right. So Devin, all right. So I've heard a couple fighters that have sparred both of them. And those fighters that I'm listening to, which that have been in the ring with them, so I'm gonna take their word for it. Bro, a lot of them have it like 60-40, 65-35 for Brian Norman. Like, and so, and a lot of people, I see the speed comments or whatever, like, bro, Brian Norman's not a fucking slow, he's not slow. He's just methodical. He's real methodical with his shit. He's like not trying to be too flashy, no nothing. He's just right here with it, real short, real compact, and he's right here with it. Boom, boom, boom. Like, I don't think that the speed difference is so huge. Yeah, Devin might be faster. I think he might have longer arms, so that's gonna matter. Like, but I don't think the speed difference is insane. Did y'all see the video of Brian Norman Jr. just working out? I think it was on Fight Hub or something, hitting the bag. Like, bro, you can't tell me that's feet in the sand. Like, that's not feet in the sand. He's shifting and everything. He's shifting. He's L stepping. He's doing all that. He's throwing double left hooks quick. Like, bro, like that's speed. I mean, I don't know. I just don't
Did you? But
feel.
did you also see him fall on his heels?
Yeah, come on. You know, I done messaged you a couple times about other
He done,
fighters, about shit like
he
that. You
done
know, I
jumped.
pay attention to shit like
He
that for
done jumped.
sure.
He jumped in the air with both feet and landed on his heels. That's
Correct.
bullshit.
Correct. You know when that matters, when you fighting somebody that got great timing and great power, at least, or
It
great
don't matter
accuracy.
who you. It
Somebody
don't
like
matter
Tank.
who you fighting. You make mistakes like that, you can get put out.
Yeah, but look how Tio did that versus Josh Taylor. Tio jumped in the air a few times, and even when he didn't try to, like he did it versus Josh Taylor, he's done it in a couple fights. Like, so, like, it gotta be, the fighter has to take advantage of that. So it's like in chess, when you make a mistake, all right, it could be a mistake, but if they don't capitalize on your mistake, then you could still have a winning position. You dig what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, but you're right. He did, but I mean, my point was that his feet is not so in the sand like I feel like people saying it is. I just, I don't know. When you said that Ryan
Hey,
had better footwork than Brian, I didn't agree. I think Brian
telling y'all,
Norman.
bro. Brian Norman's feet is bullshit.
Hey, we gonna see this fight. We gonna see. We gonna see. But
Hey, I
hey,
gotta go to bed though,
hey, I
fellas.
already know. I already know. Yo, God bless, bro. Holla at you.
Peace, God.